Hello, everybody, hello! And welcome to another evening of Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brossentia variety show happening tonight. In general, all we ask is for you to keep us entertained. We actually do not gong too many people. We really, surprisingly, Corndan and I don't really get bored very easily. Unless people are genuinely trying to make us bored, in which case, oh, we know. But then again, I'm thinking.
Look, even when I've been gonged, right, it was not boring. You just did that out of spite.
Well, I'm thinking Jangle Storm got gonged once. With that Tomb Raider game. You remember the Tomb Raider bootleg that was...
Well, to be fair, that game kind of was boring.
Oh, it was so boring. You know, I definitely welcome that challenge every now and then for somebody to genuinely try to put us to sleep, because then it's kind of exciting, you know? It's like, finally, we get to pull out the gong and just whack it in their ears. Well, they can't hear it, but whatever. I should set this up so that everybody can hear it. You can hear it, I can hear it, Stream can hear it. Oh.
I mean, I'd appreciate that. I still have no idea what this gong sounds like, but that's okay.
It's a very tinny gong. Not gonna lie, it's not a deep, bassy one. It's just like somebody took a trash can lid and tied it up with string. Bam! Not exactly the highest quality gong there, but that's okay.
So it's just not a very big gong.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. Well, hello everybody. It looks like we have quite a few people hopping on by. By the way, Corndan, thank you so much for subbing, and thank you, Linkura, as well. I know you're here doing the show, and then you're like, oh, I'm the sub. Yeah.
Well, I mean, fortunately, it just comes up automatically, right? All I have to do is just hit the little share button. I don't even have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting ready for the stream. Let me go ahead and bug our first player, Kariohki.
Also, I am excited because I might have the Cusa Grande 4 trophy actually done.
Oh, really? We're gonna ship the Cusa Grande 4 trophy? Oh.
Yeah, like the earliest it's ever been.
I'm so happy. Oh, hello there, Kariohki.
Hello.
Let me turn you up. There we go.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. You're gonna have to tell me how to do my audio again, because I forget every single time.
No, you're fine. All you need to do is stream to the Discord room, and generally it'll pick up your audio. If you have, if you're capturing with the capture card, just make sure that the sound goes through that specific capture program and that your microphone doesn't. And that's pretty much it. Microphone needs to go to Discord. Game audio needs to go through whatever program you're using here. Okay. You're streaming. I'm gonna be able to test it out. Yes. I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. It's we had last week off of Don't Make Us Bored because Corndan and I were busy. And we're still busy, but it's like, too bad. We're just gonna have to deal with that, you know? But Kariohki, I'm excited about this game. I don't know what this is. I actually know, nothing about it.
That's not a lot of people know about this game. Yeah. But let me know when you can, hear.
Alright, give me
stuff and everything.
Just a little
I know.
bit.
I missed a step. Okay, I missed a step.
What step?
Advanced audio properties. I put the I always put the monitoring,
Let's see.
There we go.
I
Okay.
think...
I always do like half of it. I put it to monitor to a weird device, but then I forget to actually monitor the audio. But I think I did that.
Nope, we got it taken care of.
Good.
Yeah, Corndan is reminding me how to do.
Yeah, Corndan kicks butt.
Entirely too many windows open. Also, I can minimize that. I can minimize Discord.
This is why you gotta get a really wide monitor so you can have them all open still.
Oh my
that's the only
gosh.
way I can monitor any of this.
I have 2 monitors, and I have slots for 2 more if I wanted. I just don't have the space for more monitors. But maybe eventually I'll have a desk that I can put the little swingy arms thingies on, and have like a 4 like window pane of monitors. That'd be cool.
That would be a lot. But hey, like, if you want to do that, go for it. I don't know. Corndan has the giant monitor of death right now.
Dude, it's not of death, it's awesome.
Okay, of awesome. Fine. Whatever. Okay, I think I see this beautiful game on our screen. Karaoke, we've got Shepherd's Crossing for PS2. Go ahead and introduce yourself, introduce the game, and we'll be ready.
Yeah, I'm Kariohki. I speedrun a lot of obscure stuff. I've been doing it for a long time. This is probably one of the more obscure games that I've run. Shepherd's Crossing is kind of like Harvest Moon, but a little bit more realistic. But it's still kind of anime. So, and it's a little more jank than Harvest Moon. You'll see me fight the controls a little bit. This game's like $15. It's pretty easy to find. There's a PSP version that's slightly different that I found out from reading a guide today when I was practicing earlier. And there's also a sequel on the DS, I believe. The sequel's like $500, so I haven't played it.
Oh, jeez. Well, okay, that sounds like a good enough reason to at least pass on it for a little while, you know?
Yeah, it used to be cheaper, and I kept putting it off, and now it's like, it's so uncommon that people just price it at whatever, and I'm like, oh. Okay. But, yeah, this was, out of all the games I've speedrun, this was the last one to ever get another runner, and this person just came out of nowhere, did 2 runs of the game, and disappeared again. Never talked to the person. They did, just on their Twitch channel, ran it twice with my guide, posted it on SRC, and disappeared again.
I love it.
Was it Author Blues? It sounds like he'd do something like that just to say he was second on a leaderboard.
No,
Author
it's not
Blues.
I think Author Blues should run this. I think this would be a good Author Blues.
Well,
Author Blues run, I think.
Let's see if you can get a new time up on the leaderboard, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome. I'm ready whenever you are. This game looks cute.
It is quite cute. So in case things go south at a certain point, I do have a backup save that I just made like 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. But we will be aiming to finish this within the time period, because there is a lot of RNG in this game for how short it is.
Okay. Brammy's Diary. Aw.
And this is the any percent run. There is a not routed that I just found out exists this year. Like kind of 100% run, like all diary entries, I'm gonna call it. I haven't routed it yet. I would like to. So, but this is just gonna be the any percent run. Do we have any? Do you two want to give the guy a specific name or character, or do you want to like just call him Bob Collin?
I kind of like Tubbs.
Tubbs?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and his last name must be McGee.
Tubbs
2B?
McGee. He's a good guy.
Okay, let's see if I can fit that. Is that with 2 B's in the Tubbs?
Yes.
Tubbs. Oh, that's a comma. Space. Alright, that's
Yeah, Tubbs.
And we can just call him Tubbs for short. I want to call him Tubby. Is he a Tubbs or a Tubby?
I think he's Tubbs.
Tubbs, for sure, yeah. Come on, Tubbs.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. I just remembered one time I named the girl in Secret of Mana Fatty. And she, you remember how she has conflicts with her father? She barged into the room and the father yelled, "Fatty!" And she's like, "I hate you!"
I just finished up, you know, because why I never got to my Pokemon Shield run. And I named my guy my dude. And so everyone's going around talking about, hey, my dude, how's it going?
Yo, my dude. I love it.
Once we start, I can go over what the names I did for my Final Fantasy VII playthrough.
Sure.
It's pretty funny, but if I'm ready, if you're ready to start the
Yeah,
timer.
I'm ready.
All right. Let me make sure I'm pressing the right button here, and
Just
yes,
give me a
okay,
countdown.
So, yep, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to mash through text here and pay attention to the beginning. Then I'll go over what I call my Final Fantasy VII characters, because I named them really funny stuff. But the plot of this game is we're a wanderer, and we ended up in this little village, and they're like, hey, why don't you stay here for a while and, maybe see how you like it here. So they're like, here's some farmland, here's a duck,
Aw.
he can talk, and he'll help you.
Heck
He's
yeah.
really kind of annoying because he gets in the way. So I need to run around and trigger a bunch of these tutorial screens until it gives me the right one. Give me the right one for the grass, thank you. Which will start advancing time. Okay. So I need to advance the time one more day. It's gonna give me some marmots and also a statue. I don't need the statue.
It gave you marmots? Okay.
Yep, gives you
Cute.
some marmots and a statue. I need to put the statue down. And the marmots, I'm gonna hold in my inventory for now until it gives me this cutscene to give me a scythe. Or
Yeah.
sickle, they call it. And now that it has sown, I can reap. So I'm going to reap. I don't
Yeah.
have anywhere to put that. I don't want to put the fence up. I need to cut my way out of here so I can leave the thing. And now we're gonna trade our stuff here. So we're gonna trade this female marmot for a young rabbit, the male marmot for some marmot meat, and one of the marmot meat for some cabbage seeds, and the other one for some berry seeds.
You're a jerk.
Sure, you can go ahead and call it trading.
Yeah, or trade. We're just giving it to the town, and the town gives us the thing back. All
So
right,
you just gave a marmot to the town, and it's just like, here, have these marmot chops. We don't know where they came from.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love it.
So I need to put some of this cut grass inside this pen here for the rabbit. So as you can see, the controls are a little wonky. X picks things up. I need to find my cabbage seeds, by the way. There's one of them. That's a grass seed. There's a cabbage seed. I should have one more. Berry, cabbage. Okay, so we're gonna pick up that cabbage seed. I'm gonna put them all around here. Move the duck out of the way because he is just annoying me.
Quack, quack, quack.
All right, and now
You
we
throw him. I love it.
Yep. Now we wait for the
You
cabbage.
could
to grow.
definitely put that duck in some games, and people would pay for that.
Yeah, I want that duck.
The ducky talks.
I have a goose that wanders around on my desktop and just does annoying stuff. I love it.
I remember when that what do you call it? When somebody released the goose on the desktop.
Yeah.
So I am waiting for the berries to grow there. Okay. So we're gonna get a vase. And we're gonna trade. Okay, good. The rabbit still has food. Trade for some more berry seeds because we're gonna need those later. And put that down. So my cabbage is still growing. It's good. Make sure it doesn't die.
I love how you just decide, like, randomly, I'm just going to throw all these seeds in just random locations because why not?
Yep. That's. Oh, there's no like tilling in this at all. I think that's a grass seed there. Yeah, I see that. Yep. Okay, there's the cabbage. Good. Cabbage
Yum.
grew pretty quickly. So I'm gonna go toss that statue down there, and we're going to go harvest that cabbage. And I'm gonna pick up these grasses to get them out of the way because I need to give the rabbit. The rabbit needs to eat the cabbage because my cat just sneezed.
Oh
Rabbit
no!
needs to eat the cabbage.
Oh, poor kitty.
Okay, eat the cabbage. Eat
Yeah.
the cabbage. There we go.
Yay!
How many days does it take to eat a cabbage? Like 20?
Apparently
It
a
took
lot.
like 3 days. It can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days for the rabbit to eat the cabbage. And I keep picking up that stone. Okay, and now we cut the fur of the rabbit.
Oh
And
no!
that's the first chapter.
Okay, so basically my assessment right now is that there's this guy who can grow things in like 5 seconds. He's magical.
And he can kind of like control the time. And I need to pick up the other.
I do appreciate that your duck walks around with a wine back.
Yeah, he's a good duck.
Yeah, not
Okay, good.
not a teetotaler, this duck.
Eat the cabbage again. Alright, now it's gonna start giving us these random events of these wild critters coming to wreck the farm. The marmots eat seeds, the rabbits will eat grass.
Okay. Is that bad if they show up?
Yes, it's bad if they eat your crops that you're growing. I went to the wrong town. Right, that's later. I want to go to this town up here first. Because I need to do wheat seed and wheat seed. So this is the point of the game where I tend to reset the most because my wheat gets eaten. And considering how long it takes to grow cabbage and feed it to the rabbit and cut the rabbit's fur to get the wheat seed, and then wheat takes forever to grow.
Okay. Do you just throw it on the ground and then wait?
Yep. Yeah. I am pressing L1 to advance time.
Oh, I saw some growing a little bit.
Yep. Some of the wheat sprouted. I'm going to harvest these berries. Alright. And trade them for more berry seeds.
And,
There's
bro,
probably overkill on the berries, but that's okay.
don't you know how to plant things? You just throw it in places and then things happen.
I mean, that's essentially how nature did it. Why should we think that we're greater than nature, you know? Just let...
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, look at all that wheat. Oh no, the marmots!
That's fine. Marmots eat seeds.
Yeah.
So we're fine there. And that's rabbits. Rabbits eat small grass and small plants, usually. Okay, that was a little close. They were up kind of close there. I have that little hourglass thing that prevents your own animals from going into places, but it doesn't prevent wild animals from going in. Okay, the wheat is one step away from being grown.
Ooh. Holy moly, your dude just kind of chills there forever.
Yep. He's just staring at the wheat, waiting for it to grow.
I'm wondering, could you, like, put another fence segment there to completely shut out wild animals?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know if the wild animals can get through an entire fence, but that would be an extra trade step because I can't pick up my other fence pieces. I think you need tools for that, and tools are an extra trading bit. Okay, there's the grown wheat.
Yes. Anime
Yay,
guy
wheat.
shows up and he's like, "Yeah,
Anime guy
It's-
and anime wheat.
it's gonna be
So
food,
good.
all right." Yeah. No, the
Marmots
marmots.
here. The marmots.
Stupid marmots.
Circle there and right and circle that one. I'm gonna pick that up and move it. There we go. All right, that's done. Good.
Yeah.
And that's chapter 2.
Yay.
The months are grape and acorn. Yeah, those are pretty good months. It is the third grape.
Dandelion, grape, acorn, and no grass are the months in this game.
That's like the disappointing one, the no grass month.
I know it's a sad month.
Where'd my grass go?
Put the wheat down. I'm gonna pick this wheat up. This one should finish. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one up, put that one over there.
Can you only harvest like one a day?
It's random. The lengths of time that things take to grow is kind of random. As long as they all grow, it's fine if I can harvest more than one, but...
You got a
these ones-
ferret.
Yep, I got a ferret.
Aw,
Ferrets
cute.
eat berries, which is why I have so many berries. Because I need to mature this ferret before I trade it in.
Ah.
Are we gonna trade it in for ferret chops?
Oh no.
You'll see. You'll see what we traded for. Alright, and I need 2 more wheat. So this one is done, and that one's done. I need 2 ferrets. And you can only hold 3 things at a time, so I do have to go to this town twice.
That's super annoying.
Yes, 2 next ferret. I had to double check that. Because this trading route is really optimized. Okay, 1 ferret's done, so I can pick it up, hold it in my inventory until the other one grows up. Come on, eat the food.
Eat the food. Eat the food. Yeah.
Eat the fish.
No, the food. They're berries, which also happened. Oh no, ferret pelt. Oh.
Alright, and the ferret pelts get traded for a ham box.
A box of ham
And a boar.
and a ham. Oh no, a box for your ham.
So boar goes here. Boars eat acorns and dried grass. So I think, they eat seeds and stuff. So I'm gonna pick up those seeds there, and also pick up the chestnuts down here, and the acorns there. And you can eat all those. And now I need to wait for the boar to grow up.
No grass day.
No grass day. Now nothing's
like
growing.
Oh no.
Come on, boar, eat food. I hope you're eating that grass there. Yes, you are.
Okay, good.
Eat the fish.
Eat the grass.
If the
Eat
boar
the
ate
grass.
fish, I would be a little concerned.
I bet boar would eat fish.
Oh yeah, and my old rabbit's just kind of running around, so I don't
Maybe
need the
wild
rabbit
boar.
anymore.
Yeah.
Where did the boar go?
Where's your boar?
I kind of want to keep track of it. There it is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no, come here. Eat the dead grass. Eat the grass. Nope, still young. Come on.
Eat the fish.
It's
Oh no,
blizzard,
a
they're running
blizzard.
around. More marmots are coming.
I like the marmots. They're pretty cool.
Boar is taking a little long to grow up here. I keep trying to reposition it to where it's gonna have like food. A lot of food, so we can just kind of wander around. There we go. Okay. Now it's grown
Yeah.
up. No, come back.
Oh no, what are we quote unquote trading it for?
You're trading the female boar in for male boar, and the male boar for boar meat.
So chops.
Yeah.
Boar chops.
Chops and ham.
And I have an extra thing in my inventory. That's the ham. That's the ham box, right? Yeah, that's the only box in my thing. I'm gonna go put these seeds down, and now we wait for the ham to cure.
Ooh.
So, hold up. You don't even put the ham in the ham box. You just throw it on the ground.
It's
Yeah,
got to
it just-
cure
it just sits-
first.
It just sits next to the box. The box like has a cure aura around it or something. There.
Now,
it is.
Yeah.
hold on. I've been kind of okay with everything so far. You mean to tell me that I don't need to put ham in a box and it's not going to go bad?
Yeah,
It's got a
it can just sit
cure.
next to the box.
It's like if you've ever played The Long Dark, it's basically the same thing, you know? If you want something to cure, you just throw it on the ground.
Alright, pick up the hams, and I need to pass one day to open up the last trading spot. And we're gonna go trade the ham for grape
Friends.
seeds. And one other one for a wine cat.
Wow. A ham is worth a wine cask. That's a good trade.
I mean, it depends on what kind of ham you're making, right?
It's really good ham. I mean, it's acorn, dried grass, pasture raised. I need to put this in the corner, thank you. Good old, farm raised, free range boar.
Yeah.
All right, and now we're just gonna sit here and wait for these grapes to grow. And hope they are ready by acorn season. Okay, good as marmots. Hope they're ready by acorn season because grapes can only be harvested in acorn season. They can't be harvested in grape season. It's acorn season. So we're just gonna sit here and wait. And I was talking earlier about my Final Fantasy VII nicknames for my characters. We were talking about character names.
Yeah.
So I named Cloud Dongles. Barrett was Beard Man.
Beard Man.
Aerith was Fruit Cup.
Fruit Cup.
Tifa was Fisty Tits.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
King Sith was Lolcat.
Aw.
Red 13 was Rocket. Vincent was Cullen. Sid was Teabag. And Yuffie was Derp. I think that's
Yeah.
everyone.
I appreciate Fisty Tits.
Oh my gosh. That's
the
kind
most
of
descriptive
amazing.
name yet.
So much grass. I need to cut some of this so I don't get stuck.
Oh yeah, you.
Because it's like taking over my wine cask. I'm gonna go pick my wine cask up. Oh, and there's bees.
Not the bees. Ah.
All right, so the grape plants are growing. That one on the top right is the fastest one, so hopefully that one matures first.
Please,
These should be
please.
matured by and
No!
I think at this press X. I think at this point the rabbits will not eat the grape plants. I think they're too big. So I think we're safe.
Probably.
Well, there was a lot of grass for the rabbits to eat, so that's fine.
And so
Come on,
my
Tubbs.
first speed run of this game, I didn't know there was a run button. So it took me like 27 minutes, I think, to do, and then I knocked it right down to like 20 something. My friend got me this game and was like, "You should play it because it's kind of kusoge," and I'm like, "Okay." So I played it and I loved it. And then I was like, "I'm gonna speed run it," because I think it's gonna take like maybe half an hour to do. And then it turns out it takes like 25 minutes of time, and then my record is a 18 something. All right, the grapes are done, and so we can make sure we do them with a jar. And the snail's in the way, so I'm gonna move that snail.
Like, this game seems pretty fun, though.
It is. It's a lot of fun. There is a lot deeper than what I'm doing. So
Oh, you don't say. You don't say. It's like we're gonna plant 3 grapes and just sit around for, 1 season.
I mean,
grapes on the ground next to the wine cask, and it'll start making it into wine.
Yeah.
And now I wait through this cutscene to come on, stop eating. Okay, I need to harvest this other grapes. I need 2 wines. There we go.
so is then the third grape just like insurance?
Yes. Because you
Okay.
get free anyway for trading in the meat, no matter what. So the third one's insurance in case one of the plants gets eaten.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna go ahead because, we'll just harvest that other grape, and I'm just gonna hold on to it. And now we wait for the wine to mature. So how have you been doing?
I've been doing great. Yeah, this is taking a while, but then again, it usually does take a while to get wine to
It does.
mature.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, a good wine takes a good long while to mature, so I don't know. I don't know if either one of you like drink at all or like regularly or whatnot. But what between like the types of wines, what's your favorite?
Bourbon.
I actually really like Merlot. It's got a good flavor. Cabernets are also good. Definitely the reds more than whites.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a white person in terms of wine. I'm a white person in terms of like myself.
Same.
When it comes to wine, I'm like a rosé. Some reds if they're not too heavy. Usually in terms of like the kind of the pink wines, I like
with the
those
wine.
are the most, especially the flavor, like the really sweet ones. I picked up a good I think it's like an Arbor Mist like sweet strawberry wine for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sweet. Well, dessert wines are there to be dessert. Which I don't know. They've got their own place. That's usually good.
So I picked one of those up. I didn't mean to pick that one up. I meant to pick the other one
Does
up.
that ruin it?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't. 'Cause I did that earlier. And I'm completely stuck. I meant to pick this one up. Oh, yep, that's fine. So I picked that one up. And
Okay.
we'll be coming up on time here really shortly. So I can go
Ooh,
trade
really?
this in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a sheep.
And I got a sheep. And as soon as this cutscene is done, it'll be time. This festival's for you, Tubbs. Our
Yay,
village has grown
Tubbs.
for it.
Tubbs, we did it.
Yay!
You went from being a bum to being an anime farmer.
Oh, that's life goals.
Yeah, time will pass and the village will change, but the people will never forget you.
Wow.
And time.
1902 is what I've got.
Not bad. I did slow down a few
Child.
parts there, so especially at the end there to kind of read through the cutscenes a little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah, that is. I'm glad that went well, and I had the backup save in case my wheat got eaten, because what happened when I was practicing earlier is my wheat died.
Oh no.
So I was short a wheat, and I didn't save the rabbit to go through the cycle again of feeding it cabbage and everything. So I'm like, I'm just gonna reset. I'm gonna make a safety save just in case.
Not a
So,
bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really fast run where I don't know. Like, I'm trying to describe.
I'm not sure what's happened, really.
We threw a bunch of stuff on the ground and fed it to a bunch of animals, and then traded the animals in for the products, and eventually got a sheep in the end.
For the quote-unquote products. The sheep is what wins you the game. Does the game go on after getting the sheep?
Yes, after you get the sheep, you can continue playing the game, and you can like raise the sheep and raise.
Can
your
you
own
trade-
animals and everything?
Can you trade the sheep for like 3 wood?
You can you can trade grapes for radish seeds to grow radish, and the sheep will eat the radish when it's fully grown in the ground, which will give it wool, and then you can shear the wool, and if you have tools, I didn't get the tools in this run because that's an extra trading step, but if you trade berries for tools, you can make yarn out of the wool and trade the yarn for stuff.
Ooh,
I mean-
okay.
What about bricks? Can you trade sheep for bricks? I've got 2 sheep. I want 3 bricks. Can we do that?
No, you need to put some work in and get some radishes and make that yarn, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, Corndan. Can't be lazy. Can't
Apparently,
just.
apparently, I can't make a Settlers of Catan.
Nope.
No haggling.
No haggling.
What's in the shop list is what you get.
Why don't they have currency? Like, I think that money would probably solve all these problems. You know, trade a sheep for 5 money.
Yeah, but money leads to capitalism, so.
Well, I mean, look at them. You think they're gonna live all on their own for the rest of eternity? No, they're definitely gonna go through the industrial era pretty dang soon, okay?
Yeah, this game's a lot of fun. It's not too expensive to find this version. There is a PSP version as well. I don't know how expensive that one is, and it does have a few changes. Most importantly, you can't trade ferret pelts for boars in the PSP version for some reason. So that kind of ruins the speedrun route, so if I ever get the PSP version, I have to reroute the speedrun.
Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah, I have a whole entire little, like, I don't know how many pages this guide is, but I have a whole guide if you want to learn how to speedrun this game. I have it's a 2-page guide. 2-page guide, 18-minute, like 20-minute run. This is pretty easy. Please pick it up. It's a lot of fun. The game also has like all other kinds of crops you can grow, and you can build more fences, and you can also raise dogs and go on like game hunts to get your dogs up and stuff. And yeah.
This is just
Great little game.
strangely endearing. I love it, Karaoke. Thank you so much for.
It's real weird, and I like it.
Well, it's not. Whatever. It's Starbound. It's anime Starbound. Not Starbound. Anime, that one. Stardew Valley. That.
Stardew Valley is already anime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stardew Valley's
but this is double anime, okay? Because it's got a duck with wine. Duck with a wine bottle on it.
But Stardew Valley has blue chickens.
You're right. Oh my gosh, I need to play that ever since the update.
Carrie Fry would be mad at you that you forgot about the blue chickens.
I'm sorry, Carrie. Okay, I think it is that time for us to move on. So thank you, Karaoke. This was fantastic.
Yep, I can't wait to be back. I have another game in the pipeline. I won't spoil it for you, but that'll be another fun one for me whenever you're ready.
Sweet. Yeah. All right. Have a good evening. Bye.
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 Corndan, you want to be a farmer now?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean, I live in an area where I can drive like 4 miles and be out at the farm, so...
Okay.
I don't be a farmer, I could just go there.
Well, just throw stuff, like, at the farm and it'll grow. That's what I learned.
Well, up until this year, we were part of their CSA, so I threw money at the farm and it grew. So I suppose that's true.
Yeah, good job. Well, Corndan, let's go ahead and move away from farming then, and let's move to basically the polar opposite, which is insulting people. Hedgemaze is
Let's go
screaming.
insult people.
Yeah, insults. Let's go. Hello there, Hedgemaze.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Pretty Pretty good, pretty good. I am excited to have all of the insults.
Oh yeah, this is a fun game. I've brought dating games, I brought educational games, now I brought a fighting game.
This is a fighting game?
It's a fighting game.
I love to hear that. I am actually very surprised. But at the same time, of course Faizu knows what Sir the Insult Simulator is.
Does.
Like, it seems like it's going to be a British-themed video game.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, perfect.
I do appreciate that the two options are insult the CPU and insult a human.
Yes. That's the couch option, which I have done with my girlfriend and her 11-year-old niece. We had some fun with that.
Oh, awesome.
Did you win, or did the 11-year-old win?
Sometimes she won. But yeah, this is a silly thing.
Let me see if I can make the sound louder.
Oh, I can change things. My headset is a problem, so I can fix this.
Okay, if you can make the game audio louder, that will help.
Yes, I can. How's this?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, good.
Okay, give me just a hot second or so to make sure that I have everything captured. And where the crap? Why? Oh, that's why. Bam. There we go.
What do you mean, why? You probably broke it again.
No, I broke nothing. I claim that I did perfect. I swear. There we go. Oh, sir, the insult simulator.
Oh, yeah.
You can learn how to insult. You can do an instant argument tournament, and you can go back, too.
Yeah, we are going to do the tournament.
Ooh.
So I'm going to let chat pick which character we want to play. How do you want to do the timer? You want to do it when we start?
Sure,
Yeah, we'll do it
when
when
we
we
start. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, it fits in the time I gave. But yeah, so we have a number of characters here. We can choose. We're gonna do the tournament where we're gonna fight. Like I think it's like 5 different people along the way, and so to be the ultimate like insult champion.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
God on the far right? Yes, it is. I see someone in chat saying. So we'll look at all of our characters here.
Sir Knight, at your service.
So each one has different weaknesses
Okay.
that you are weak to if you play them, or that they will be weak to if you play against them.
Ah.
So here's Sir Knight. He can't keep up with modern times.
What a rough thing.
But he's a hipster.
He's trying to become a hipster.
Aw, cute.
So if you insult him about like video games or computers or something, he's gonna get upset. he can't keep up. So let's see who else we got. Here's Nigel.
I'm Nigel. How'd you do?
Wow.
So-
You know, the problem is I heard Nigel's voice long before I actually heard Nigel's voice, and it was exactly what I expected.
Oh yeah. Yeah, these characters are fun. So he's sensitive about his appearance. So if you insult him about his weight or looking ugly or something, he'll be the most hurt.
Aw.
Because he used to be, I think he used to be a model. Now he's not. So
He can be a part-time model. It's fine.
I'm gonna come back to father in a minute. So here's Grisha.
Ja Grisha, no pogodi.
So he's Russian. So if you talk about his country, he'll be the most upset.
Oh, if you insult
No.
his country, he'll get
Yeah.
so
Yep.
angry.
Yes. Here's Miss Maggie.
Maggie, love.
So she's old. So if she's the most sensitive about her age or death, if you talk
Okay.
about death,
Talking about death is unfortunate for him. For
Yes,
her,
sir.
yeah.
Oh, hi there. It's John Shufflebottom here.
I like this guy.
So do I, yeah.
So here you make fun of his clothes.
Yep. Yeah, he'll be upset if you say his clothes are ugly.
Mmm.
There's only one character I haven't unlocked. I see Faizu has been wanting to fight me, so that character's only unlocked via online play, I think. So I'll have to take him up on that. Here's
Madness.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Our old friend.
This is one of the unlocked characters. So if you talk about reality, he'll be the most hurt because he doesn't live in reality.
I
It's
feel
so
like that
weird.
in most Lovecraft's scenarios, that would actually heal you talking about reality and bringing you back. But okay.
I see people saying that his weakness should be mentioning black people exist. Yep, that's an option. So here's Albert. You can insult Lovecraft with racism. You can say that you're racist. That's a thing in this game. So, yep. Anyway, here's Albert. So he's not actually rich, but like he pretends to be. So like he's upset if you talk about his origins.
Okay.
Here's Serious Sam. You all know who that is.
Let's get serious.
Yep.
He's one of the unlocked characters. He's fun to play. He's upset about serious things.
I love it.
So long.
Stop. Wanga time.
So yeah, if you talk about him being weak, that's what gets him. These are the special unlocked characters. And here's Father.
Okay.
I am your father.
Ooh.
On the first day, God created a parrot and it was dead.
Yep.
That is totally a Monty Python thing. Okay.
Oh, this whole game is a Monty Python thing.
I noticed, like, some of the voices, especially for Miss Maggie.
Oh yeah. So he's the final boss, spoilers, but he's also the easiest to play against because he's insulted if you mention any family member. Because he's got family issues. So which player do we want to play as, guys?
Faizu says Lo Wang.
Well, Bobinator says Serious Sam. Chat, tell us, okay? Just hurry
put
and
up a
get your
poll.
vote in. I mean, I could.
I mean, I'm a fan of Mr. John Shufflebottom just because he looks ridiculous.
He's pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Who should we play as? Sir Knight, Grisha, Mrs. Maggie, Shuffle Bottom. My gosh, it doesn't have enough space to. Yeah, I can't put everybody here. Sorry. So just say in chat, please. Okay, I see a lot of Shuffle Bottom, a Maggie, a Lovecraft, Serious Sam, a Low Wing, Nigel, Serious
going
Sam
on. I'll be
with the
right
sub.
back.
I feel like Serious Sam and Shuffle Bottom are the two best options here.
Those are both pretty fun to play.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've had a lot of Sam recently, so let's go ahead and do Sam.
Okay, let's do Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, serious.
So I'm gonna probably do most of this first scenario by myself and show how it works, and then I'll ask for chat participation.
I wish to complain about this parrot I purchased.
The Norwegian blue? What's wrong with it?
It's
Dead.
dead. That's what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
No, he's resting.
He's resting.
Huh.
So this is a fighting game.
Ooh, okay.
So we gotta make sentences. So really, what's funny about this game is they don't have to make any sense. They just have to be grammatical.
Oh, okay. Your hat wanted to be... your mother. Yeah.
So if I saw anything about age, I would use it on her. Otherwise, we can just try and construct the longest sentence we can. And so in our hand, we have two words over here in our hand.
Oh.
All right. And
Your
then
hat wanted to be your mother and is rude.
Yeah.
so we dealt 7 damage.
Blue is your father.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
Well, she didn't hurt you too bad, so...
No. Okay, we don't see anything too specific here. Let's go with her father. But this is a fighting game. There are multipliers and stuff.
Ooh.
Your father plays hidden object games.
What a moron. Hidden object games.
That insults the guy who's upset about technology. Your father looks like your sister.
your sister. Nice. So what do the...
Your father plays hidden object games and looks like your sister.
Your son doesn't like an English pig dog.
Oh, huh.
What were you gonna say, Brossentia?
So you have the options below you. Can you play those whenever?
Yes, but I usually save those in case I need them later. But yeah, and if you drink your tea, you get 2 extra. Your husband. So what do we want to start adding here? Your husband has an unsightly face and
admires pictures of this conversation. Oh, I guess not.
Admires pictures of your wife, I guess.
yeah, your wife.
That looks like where we're going. Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Your husband has an unsightly face and admires pictures of your wife.
Yeah, we got a nice trio here.
Yeah.
Your beloved auntie farted on this
Oh, your beloved
conversation.
Auntie Y.
Wow. And Auntie, you jerk.
That's yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so yeah, people can give me answers if they want to.
I mean, clearly. Oh.
I'm gonna use your wife again because you get multipliers if you use the same word in multiple.
Ah.
Your wife is interested in photography.
Your country stalked your sister?
Do you notice how the parrot's wings moves its wing back and forth depending on whose turn it is?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Okay, if I don't know if I have the next sentence piece, I have to drink and make sure I do. So, there we go. You see the dot,
Your
dot, dot?
wife
You can use
is
that if you don't
interested
have
in
enough to end the
photography
conversation.
and has worse hair than a dead parrot.
So then you can save it until the next turn to finish your sentence.
Ouch!
Oh,
That was
yeah.
rude.
Stalked your sister.
Oh, okay.
Oh, huh.
We got her on the ropes here. I see an alien hamburger. I'm really tempted to use that one.
An alien hamburger makes me sit
Has a steaming rump. Wow.
with your sister.
With?
Of course. And
It makes me sick.
makes me sick.
Well, yeah, obviously.
An alien hamburger has a steaming romp with your sister and makes me sick.
She's like crying.
Your
Oh.
sense of style looks like your hat.
I mean, that makes sense. I would agree.
Will you replace the bloody parrot now?
Yeah.
Alright then, I will. I have plenty of them in the box.
I want a live one, or I'll be back to complain.
Aw, you did so good against Miss Maggie.
Yeah,
Good
we
job.
got.
Well, I mean, her best insult was like that your sense of style is your hat. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Good
she's...
morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
Oh, no.
Of course not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with my rifle this whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that.
Yeah, so the spooky week still continues. We still got a
Oh,
spooky
yeah.
week. So what do we want here?
Let's see.
Ordinary pigsty?
Sure. An ordinary
That farted on
pigsty.
you.
Yeah. Pigsty farted on.
Oh, farted on this lake, I suppose.
Like,
Gross. And
Is silly.
it's silly.
Or wanted to be this poor man.
I can't have any more ends, but otherwise could have used that one.
An ordinary pigsty farted on this lake, and it's silly.
I don't know how that's
Your
an insult,
father
but okay.
looks like you.
Probably
Yeah.
looks like you, okay.
Oh, that was brutal. That hurt you quite a bit. Oh no, there's bum cancer.
Your father still uses Windows Vista.
Oh, I'm going for that one.
Still uses Windows Vista. Ooh, ouch. That's even worse than the bum cancer.
So what should we go for next?
and
Has bum cancer, I think.
cancer. Yeah.
Your father still uses Windows Vista and has bum
Oh
cancer.
no. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he's the one who's modern
yeah.
That's what gets him.
Your wife
I
stalked
remembered.
your country.
Oh, wow, stop stalking people. Stop it.
A hamster.
Ooh.
A hamster dances like your sister.
I see someone in chat saying it's
Okay.
too easy to, this game is too easy to pick things that don't make sense. That's the
Your
point.
father
That's the point of
supports
the
your
game.
sister. Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to do that.
Ooh.
You get no points if you can't finish
Your
your sentence.
father supports your sister.
Okay, that's not really an insult.
I mean, he does.
It's true. Let's.
Yeah, this is a party game. Okay, so now we can continue it because we had the dot
Ooh,
dot dot
your
there.
beloved auntie.
Okay.
And spam.
Oh, nope. He chose spam.
And your son.
Admires pictures of.
Sure.
Yeah. Spam stalked your son. No.
His mother or sister? Let's go with
Well, his mother's probably dead.
yeah.
Yeah. Poor nerd.
A hamster dances like your beloved auntie and admires pictures of your sister.
Oh
Bam!
Ugh. Spam stalked your son.
Oh no!
no. Oh no.
Huh.
Your husband?
Your husband worked with this poor man.
Sure.
Oh no.
Oh.
An alien hamburger.
Alien hamburger. You're- Is that modern enough for you, old man?
And it's not interesting. And bothers me.
Let's go with bothers me.
Bothers me. Yeah.
Your
Take that.
husband worked with an alien hamburger and bothers me.
Ugh. Your country dances like this poor man.
Oh no.
Wow.
Huh.
Your cousin's car.
Ooh.
Plays hidden object games.
Yeah. Of course it does.
Oh yeah.
And will soon kick the bucket.
Yeah. Drink your tea, bubs. Nope.
Okay, if you have one with an exclamation, you can end your sentence like that too.
Everybody knows.
Your
Oh my
cousin's
gosh.
car plays hidden object games and will soon kick the bucket. And everybody knows that.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows that.
Your mother supports your wife.
My mother
Aw.
does support my wife. It's quite nice.
That's cute.
Huh.
Your house.
Wanted to be stalked.
Oh, I can't pick that. Your house stalked.
This
I don't
poor
have a
man
noun.
wanted to be you. Oh
Your house
Your house
stalked.
stalked
this
this place.
no. And is scratched. Wow, scary.
Your house stalked this place and is scratched.
Okay.
This poor man wanted to be you, Mister.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Huh. Your hat looks like a frightened schoolboy.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that one. Oh boy, we got it. He doesn't have a noun. Yep.
Now put a sock in it.
Okay,
Your
we got him.
hat looks like a frightened schoolboy and is not interested. Now put a sock in it.
Oh no.
Your house smells of.
Oh no.
Oh, he
I
lost.
confess, it was me who murdered this man. I need his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
First class? Then killing him for the ticket is understandable.
Yeah, understandable.
But please, try to restrain from murder in the future.
Yeah, restrain. Stop
Understandable.
murdering.
So now we're going to the train.
So he murdered him for the first class ticket, and then we just took it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I believe this is
There's
my
continuity.
seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like a first class to me.
Okay, so now we're gonna fight about this.
What a jerk. You don't look like first class.
Your wife.
Your wife is dull and ugly.
I went with is rude. Okay, there's an end. We keep getting hidden object games. I don't know why, but I like that.
It's good stuff.
Your wife is rude and plays hidden object games.
Yeah, take that, nerd.
Ooh, the queen smells of your
Oh,
son.
it's too serious. Oh,
Ew.
damn it.
Huh.
Your son smells like old
I don't know how
people.
that's serious, but okay.
The African swallow.
Aha.
African swallow has bad breath.
And changes into your face.
Sure. Oh, I can't pick end. Okay, I gotta go with that. Yeah,
Your
basi-
house
basically
and your face.
But yeah, basically you have
like.
to make sure you got a grammatical sentence.
Yeah, don't like this train. Okay.
Understandable.
I mean, but
Your house and
to-
your face don't like this train, Tovarish.
Okay.
Wow, what a jerk.
The African swallow has bad breath.
Ooh,
Pretty good insult.
Oh, he took the
Oh
African
no,
swallow.
he took it.
Oh. Your father.
we'll merge.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, so you try and take the pieces that would be, that would hurt you the most.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go with that. I hate when the sentence makes sense.
The African swallow and your mother sit next to.
Oh no, you can't finish it.
African swallow and your mother sit next to.
Your father will murder for a seat reservation.
That's
Ooh.
probably just true.
Huh.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay, there's your father. I got that again.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you get a steaming romp.
Okay, we got a steaming romp.
Oh
With
no.
your mother or a cheap suit?
Oh, with the cheap suit.
Okay.
Well, if it was a steaming romp with your mother, it's like, yeah, that's logical.
Your sister was your mother.
And
Oh, okay.
is an uneducated nincompoop. Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. It changes into you.
Oh no!
Wow, there's a
Your
lot going on in that
sister
family.
was your mother and changes into you.
Oh no.
Your father has a steaming romp with a cheap suit and is an uneducated nincompoop.
Yeah.
Oh, Russia and origin. Okay, we got him. Rude. 27
Ouch.
points. Nice.
Hmm?
Huh.
Some
Uh-oh.
dog must be fun at parties.
Your cousin's car in your house? Okay.
And I'm serious.
serious.
Your cousin's car and your house.
Support. Your sister.
Well, that's nice.
Aw.
Your cousin's car and your house support your sister.
Well, thanks.
Oh, some dog must be fun at parties, and I'm serious.
Bam.
Oh, we're close.
So close. Oh my gosh.
Your hovercraft.
Your hovercraft.
Is it full of eels?
It could be that. Yeah, there's achievements for getting some of the Monty Python sentences. Your hovercraft
Was
I don't know,
teabagged by. Oh, okay.
I forgot that.
You stalked.
This conversation?
Oh yeah. You stalked this train. Oh no.
And is old.
And is old. Yeah, you could pick was teabagged by, but then you're not sure if you'd have a noun at the end.
Yeah.
Your hovercraft
So
has
go
a
back to your
steaming romp
seat.
with this conversation and is old. So go back to your seat.
Yeah, go back to your seat.
Ooh,
I got him.
you stalked this train.
Oh, okay.
So now you know, I'm not a first class myself. I just wanted to see how it felt, and it certainly was worth it.
Oh, forget it. I won't sit where your filthy bottom was.
Gross.
Very.
Well, butts. Absolutely
So now we're gonna
gross.
go to the ER.
Oh yay!
That's my favorite place to have arguments.
Some dogs are
Excuse
fun.
me, but I need this liver. I was shot and I'll die in a few minutes if I don't have it.
Terribly sorry, but this is my liver, and I'm quite fond of it. I've partied my whole life, and I'd quite like to continue.
I'm dying and you're worried about parties?
Oh, look at me. I'm so sad. I'm dying. You know what's really sad? Huh.
What should we go?
Ooh, your math teacher.
Yeah, I'm glad we picked Serious Sam.
Yeah,
Your
he's
math teacher.
pretty
bothers
serious
me.
here. Bothers me.
And your mother is dull and ugly.
Oh, I can't.
Ooh.
Ah, jeez. All right, we gotta wait. Your father was your mother, and it's scientifically
Your father
proven.
Oh,
was
no.
your mother.
You know,
And it's
that
scientifically
might make
proven.
sense for Serious Sam a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah.
Your math teacher bothers me, and
Is deceased? Farted on?
deceased.
Okay.
And is an organ in your abdomen.
Wow.
Man, that.
Hopefully you can grab the ant, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
puts on Granny's clothing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, baby.
Your math teacher bothers me and is deceased and is an organ in your abdomen and puts on Granny's clothing. Yeah, baby!
Bam!
Rude.
That was pretty rude.
Oh yeah, that was quite.
Your
rude.
mother farted on your country.
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean-
that is harsh.
I mean, don't you always fart on your own country? I don't know how that works.
Not often.
Your sister was
house.
defeated by. Some bloody minger?
Sure.
I don't know what a minger is.
Yeah.
Your house and you.
And your sister was defeated by some bloody minger in your liver.
Yeah, and your liver.
Ooh, harsh reality here.
Your liver is silly. You know what? I'm gonna put that in there.
Your house and you
Your
were sense
sister
of style.
was
That doesn't even
defeated
make any
by
sense.
some bloody
I
minger
love it.
and your liver is silly.
Your house and you were your sense of style.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that generally you represent your form of style. Yeah.
Stalin's jockstrap?
Can't exercise because of your mother.
Ooh, you do have your son at the bottom.
And makes fun of the Pope.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh.
Stalin's jockstrap can't exercise because of your son and makes fun of the Pope. Oh God, who writes this stuff?
Oh, you dance like your mother and put on Granny's clothing.
I like the bad breath coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, pretty gross.
Ouch!
Okay, we're getting pretty close here.
Your mother tells dirty jokes at funerals.
Of course.
What a jerk.
Okay, I gotta go with that.
Yeah, baby. Your beloved aunt.
That's nice of him.
Uh-oh. And is not interesting. Well, okay, I'm glad the schoolboy's not interesting.
Schoolboy donated organs for your beloved auntie and is not interesting.
Ow!
Oh,
Okay, we're
your
still
mother
good.
tells dirty jokes at funerals. Yeah, baby!
Bam!
Oh, we got him. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry for troubling you. I might be dying, but to live without parties, I guess that's even worse.
Oh,
No problem, mate. Send my regards to John Lennon.
I like how he gets all depressed there.
Oh, I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So here's the final boss.
Welcome, my child.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello there. Are you John Lennon?
I don't know that person.
Do you like the
but
butts
I can
on top?
answer any question of yours.
It's a very...
One question
very,
and only
That's a
one
very Monty
answer.
Python sort of
Not
thing.
two,
Yeah.
not three, exactly one.
Oh, yeah, the...
Radio.
Yeah.
So, I always wondered, what's the meaning of life?
Are you sure this is what you want to know? Maybe you're more curious about how toothpaste is put in the tube or how plesiosaurus is made of?
Yeah, it's a good
No,
question.
thank you. I'll stick with the meaning of life.
Yeah. Come on.
Behold, then. For the meaning of life is...
Let's find out what the meaning of life is. So you see Father has a silver health bar. He's got double health bar because he's the final boss.
Oh, no.
But he's not
Your
too bad.
son? Oh, this
Yeah.
is gonna be mean.
Yeah, we're getting spicy here. Your son...
Dances like.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, jeez, that's not good.
No, it's not. All right. We're gonna lose this particular round.
Some dirty rag. So what? How is... And... Are silly. Oh no, the silly elderberries. And...
Oh god, he's got a long
Hey,
one.
Oh,
you're
he screwed it up.
Oh, he
secretly
failed. He
adore
messed
the
it up.
afterlife and support some dirty rag and are silly and yes, well, yeah.
Your son dances like... But if
Yeah, we'll just this round is a wash. Let's keep going. The meaning of life.
Yeah.
Is very naughty.
It's very naughty.
Ooh. The F.
Okay, I gotta go with that.
Wow. The luck here. The African swallow and you
Of course, hair and
died because of spam.
spam.
Yeah, it's understandable.
The African swallow and you die because of spam.
the meaning of life is very naughty.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can see his silver health bar took some hit there. Let's go with the meaning of life again.
Yeah, come on. We got to figure out the meaning of life. You dead slave.
I think it admires pictures of your hat.
Sure.
No!
Your husband.
Your husband. Yeah.
Now put a sock in it.
Put a sock in it. You dance like your hat and are scratched.
Okay.
You dance like your hat and are scratched.
Ah!
Oh, it's rude. Oh no. Oh boy.
The meaning of life admires pictures of your husband. Now put a sock in it.
Family issues. Oh no!
Oh, that's
Bam!
good. Okay.
Ooh, very nice hit.
Yeah, I don't have any family members here.
Wow.
Math teacher.
Your math teacher.
Wanted to be a frightened schoolboy.
Yeah. Your faith. This conversation in your faith. Oh no.
Your face.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Secretly adore. Has bum cancer. Yeah.
Your math teacher wanted to be a frightened schoolboy and has bum cancer. Mister.
Oh boy. Wow.
Okay, we got him down to the gold bar.
Nice.
Your son.
Yeah.
Your son
Died because
of a
of. Oh no.
A hamster?
Yeah, because of a hamster.
Yeah, that's what I remember reading in the Bible.
Wow, he's just putting together this giant combo
Your son
here.
died because of a hamster, and I'm serious.
Bam!
Ouch.
And he screwed it up.
Oh no!
Distracted. Oh, he got distracted.
How do
Okay,
you
I
get
don't-
distracted?
Your son.
I don't remember how that happened, but okay. Your son must be fun at parties.
And
And is afraid of my minigun.
Hallelujah. Well,
Your son must be fun at parties and is afraid of my minigun.
I like all the animations
Mate.
in this game.
Yeah.
ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Your
Oh, he's
hologram
dead.
can't exercise because of your house. Pardon my French.
Which
You
one's
are
French?
an exceptional creation. I decided to reveal the true meaning of life to you. Practice kindness and tolerance. Love yourself and never ever refreeze food that has been defrosted.
Oh, true.
That is beautiful. I just wish I knew that before I died.
See, it's an educational game. We learn things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I
Yay.
am very
Pretty good.
informed now.
Yeah. Okay, that went better than I was expecting, because sometimes it takes longer if you lose around. But yeah, so this game is 61 cents on Steam right now, if anyone wants to play this.
Oh, was that time then?
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
There's a sequel, which is like the Hollywood Roast, and that one's like 73 cents. So, not a big investment. But yeah, that's this game. I thought it was a silly thing to show off.
I enjoyed it.
Oh my gosh, this was absolutely a joy. I'm not if it's 60 cents, why not, you know?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I was thinking like if it were $10, that might be a little too much, but yeah, that's a very I don't know, very nice price.
Yeah, there's couch co-op and there's online, which nobody plays. But if several people buy it, you could play it online.
Yeah.
It's just a silly thing. I think it's fun.
I mean, yeah, for like $1, it's totally worth it.
I don't know. Insults, I feel, are a little bit of a lost art. It's very rare that you find somebody who's like the pro insulter of the world.
Yeah, you can practice with this, and you can become the best insulter in the world.
Yeah. So there, everybody, there's your motivation, I suppose. Thank you so much, hedgemaze. Hedgemaze. I'm sorry, I'm messing up words. This is what happens sometimes.
I have a friend who calls me Head Cage, so it's all fine.
Head Cage. Oh.
Yeah.
So when are we seeing your next game? I know what the next game should be.
The next game. I'm still. I ordered my new computer, so that's gonna come soon. Hopefully, I'll have less of a crazy setup than I have right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to recording the next game sometime and sending that in.
I really hope for your new computer. I really hope for your new computer it has the same setup that you teased on Twitter.
Oh, it's still gonna have that. But yeah, it's just that's gonna be great. I also got a DS, like not a 3DS, but a DS with a capture card recently, so I will be able to stream all kinds of DS garbage.
Like my summer boyfriend too.
Yeah, my boyfriend, Summer of My Life. That game that I've played on Big Bad Game-a-thon. Yep, I can submit that to marathons now because I can play it on hardware.
Oh, sweet. Well, all right, we'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I always love having you. Take care. Oh my gosh, Corndan. I am pretty dang excited. We have a few more games tonight, and it looks like the next person who's playing is actually currently in a race. I'm not even kidding you. So if Shentok is around, we could do Shentok first. But with that said, I think that gives us a little bit of time to talk a bit and let people know, hey, we would love to see your submissions. Feel free to go ahead and submit. Find, if you have games that you run or that you just really want to show off, we want to see them. And pretty much the only rule is that we should not be so bored we're falling asleep. That's it, yeah. Yeah. Corndan, let's go ahead and run to a short ad and see what is going to happen and who we can get.
Well, I mean, worst case, it will be me.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you're here and you definitely have some stuff for us. So
I do.
Ad time, and we will be back.
Oh, apparently Alpha 5 is saying 5 minutes. He's coming right now.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
Oh yeah, we got 5 minutes. I mean, we are ahead of the ball game right now.
Well, everybody, turns out that if you're subscribed, you can secretly hear us.
That's fine.
Ghosts. Skellies.
I mean, I can always hear you anyway. So there is Shentok's responding in chat. But I think it will always work out now because Alpha 5 will be here in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. We'll probably be fine. I'm gonna jump over to the blue room. I just abandoned you, Corndan, and look. Bye! Okay. I didn't mean to click that quickly.
It's fine. I mean, it's not like I can do much else right now, because I definitely, can't queue up a game of Noida or something like that. Alright, we're gonna have a minute. I've been playing, though, with a mod. I was telling you about this earlier, I'll tell Chad. The most idiotic way of playing Noida, I found a mod that I originally picked up because it would do enhanced Twitch integration, and one day when I actually get back to streaming, I want to stream Noida because it's just entertaining. But it also lets you change your starting loadout. You can have starting perks. So I gave myself Glass Cannon and Explosion Immunity just to see how far I could get, and it's never very far, but it's always entertaining.
Yeah, I know that you were thinking about doing that tonight, which I would love to see that sometime. We probably will have you do something else, though.
Yep, we are going to be doing something else tonight.
But you know what? The faithful Shentok has shown up. Hello there.
Howdy.
Hey, let me go ahead and get everything set up so that we can have you ready to go on the stream. How are you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Had some pizza for the first time in like 2 months.
Yeah.
I need to make some pizza. I think I'm gonna make some pizza this weekend.
Shentok, is this going to be a showcase or is it a speed run?
It's a showcase. Like, you could kind of speedrun it, but
Yeah,
You can kind of speedrun it, but Virtual Cop is dumb.
you can speed run anything. Except apparently Alpha 5 can't because he didn't show up. Come on, when you're in a race, you're supposed to finish in time.
That is cold, man.
Oh, yeah, you know it. That is what life is about. Oh my gosh. GFX Ambassador, Graphics Ambassador? Thank you so much for all those gift subs. Like, seriously, that does a lot to support the stream, to keep me fed, and frankly, it
supports Brosentia's 3D modeling habits.
It supports his Yakuza 7 habit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I am playing around with 3D modeling these days. It's a lot of fun. Seriously, if you've never tried playing around with Blender, you should, and it's a nightmare until it actually clicks, and then you're like, yeah! When do we get a VTuber? Yeah, let me make a Tintin model real quick.
I used to do 3ds Max for a number of years, but I never actually got good at it.
I have a copy of it because you can get a copy for supporting first robotics teams. Autodesk makes all their software available, so I have a copy, and I don't use it. I use their engineering 3D software though a lot, and which is great because I have a 3D printer that I use, which may have been used to make the Kusa Grande 4 trophy.
Ew. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I would agree with Tempest Roll that the learning curve, basically, it's like, oh, I know how to do nothing, and then suddenly it's like, oh, it makes sense. It works for some reason, and I don't know why. What software were you talking about, though?
3D Studio Max.
Which is like the Autodesk version of Blender, basically.
Okay.
But I use Inventor, which is like I'm going to go make drawings and stuff to make parts program.
Yeah. And honestly, well, it's a lot easier to do letters because you can type. Actually, making something that looks like a real object is another challenge. I mean, it looks like real letters, what you did, Corndan. Don't get me wrong. Because it is real letters. I checked the alphabet, it's true.
They are, in fact, real letters. I agree with you. I did not make up fake letters for this trophy.
Yeah, well, that's one step better than Utah because, guess what? Utah in the early days had their own alphabet. And it sucked. But
you know what happened? This is what happens when you let a guy look down into a hat.
No, this was Brigham Young, okay? It's when you let the guy with 40 wives who thinks that Utah is the best place to live, that's when you let him make the decisions. That's what happens. Yeah, the Deseret alphabet. Bingo, Dolores Fred. Which I kind of want to learn, or at least like write a little bit with it because one, nobody could read it, and two, it's super nerdy and kind of creepy. Nerdy and creepy, that's my favorite combo. Well, Shentok, I have a feeling that we have James Cools on screen.
AKA Smarty.
Smarty. Oh, I like Smarty.
And yeah, he just runs into a flurry of bullets. Will you understand the story? There is no story. But the story is right here. We got the name of the bosses. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I never saw the name of the bosses before, so this is new for me.
Well, it shows you how important it is.
Yeah.
The Cat Tank, piloted by Garce Gladly.
Okay, I am ready whenever you. Well, we can let a little bit more of that intro play out. Yeah.
Oh, that's the end of it.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are. Just.
I'm ready too. Just waiting on that. Please wait.
Yeah.
So we can start in 3, 2, and start that timer. So this is an arcade game. I'm playing the Saturn port, which lets you use a peripheral called the shuttle mouse, which is just their mouse peripheral.
The shuttle mouse. Just name it mouse. Sega mouse. Sega mouse.
That's what. Well, they can't use Sega mouse because that was on the Genesis.
Well, Saturn mouse.
Is that because there isn't a light gun for the Saturn?
Oh, no, there's a Saturn. There's a Saturn light gun. I just don't have a CRT to use it on, and also it's a lot of screen flashing.
Yeah, I appreciate you not making us, hurt.
Yeah. Like, I really wanted to show off, like, House of the Dead when you were doing the Halloween one, but that doesn't have mouse support. Playing with a controller on a light gun game is awful.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But so basically here, there's a bank robbery going on. We're the first cop on the scene. It's like a 2-player game. You can have a partner. You can shoot the barricades, shoot the car, tires. And, instead of, trying to arrest them, we just, gun them all down and destroy everything in the process.
Well, I mean, it's not like they needed to sell those diamonds.
Honestly, sounds a little true to life right now.
Hey, here's the deal. Probably all this jewelry was stolen in the first place.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're killing the robbers and destroying the merchandise.
Apparently.
Wow.
And you can also shoot objects, like you can shoot the chandelier up there and destroy it. And then we got these indicators when, like, someone's about to shoot you and take damage.
Justice shot.
Yeah, if you shoot their gun, you get the justice shot. And you also can shoot them 3 times in a row to really make sure they're dead. You get a 3-point shot for it.
Ooh, okay. That poor chandelier. So, yeah, this definitely looks like arcade games.
Love showing up. Yeah, this is an arcade game by the Sega AM2 division, and they actually ported this themselves to the Saturn, which was not very common for them.
Yeah, wow.
Isn't the arcade version of this essentially running on Saturn hardware anyway?
Yeah, it was. Well, the Titan, or the STV hardware, the Sega Titan Video or something like that, is like a Super Saturn. So, like, more RAM is the big one, and usually a higher processor. So they have to do some cutbacks and conversions.
But I mean, I guess what I'm just getting to is this is less of a conversion than, let's say, right, going from Arcade Athena to the NES.
Yeah,
oh
that's
my gosh. Definitely a little more faithful.
Oops, I shot a civilian.
Better than going from arcade to Commodore 64.
Yeah, like a lot of STV games, right, got fairly faithful conversions over to the Saturn, which I found, just like you said, because the STV is a more, like a Super Saturn. So I always found it kind of amazing that there were some pretty good conversions.
Yeah, generally the Saturn ports were better because they added a lot of features that made them more home-friendly. Whereas, like the arcade games, they're designed to be tough. There's not really any options to, change the gameplay. And there's even like Radiant Silvergun's like a really good example where they just like completely redid the soundtrack and made it so much better. The arcade version feels like an unfinished soundtrack.
Radiant Silvergun on the Saturn is so good.
Yes,
and I am so bad at it.
Me too.
Ah, grenades!
You can shoot grenades.
I feel like most robbers don't use grenades.
You would be right, but now we have a rifle.
I think that most robbers don't use grenades because most robbers don't have grenades. I mean, if you had a grenade, would you use it if you were robbing a bank?
No.
Probably not.
I don't want to destroy the money.
Yeah.
I want to keep the money. Although, unless I was just trying to stick it to the man.
Yeah, like you're going to escape. Like, these guys have clearly already robbed the bank.
Yeah.
Right, then you throw the grenade on your way out. You don't care after that.
Well, they should be running.
I feel like
they shouldn't be shooting
very
you.
good with how many people there are. So, do you want to go downtown or the seaside?
Ooh, I like the sea.
Oh, ran out of time. Looks like we are going to the seaside.
Yes!
Yeah, I had a list pulled up and I totally forgot to read it. So there's like, in each chapter, there's one path swap you can do, and all it really does is just change like all the scenery.
So it's Outrun.
Yeah. No, it's more like a Chase HQ. Or, yeah, Titled Chase HQ, if you remember that game. Where you're the cop and you're trying to run the villain off the road.
Did that guy jump onto the street right in front of the car?
Yes. No, I shot him.
Oh, okay.
You can also shoot a car's tires and cause them to crash, but it doesn't work for all cars. And I did that a little bit earlier. Oh yeah, Chase HQ is super hard, but it's fun. There's actually a sequel to Chase HQ on the Saturn that I would love to show up, but I need to get a mission stick.
Oh, that was a good turn, Shentok.
A mission stick? It's basically like a HOTAS stick, if I recall.
You went under it. You went under the car.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
this is
despite
perfect.
Being a civilian in that car, it doesn't count towards us killing a civilian if we destroy the car and not the civilian.
Oh yeah, I'm glad that most civilians are explosion-proof.
Oh yeah,
Well,
they are.
It's just not, explosions just kind of counted differently in the police measures.
Let's see. Oh, no, there's supposed to be a gun over here I can get, but I guess I missed it.
Oh no.
So yeah, see, explosion, civilian dies, no problem. As long as I'm not actually shooting him directly, we're all good.
Ah, the hatchet! Oh, that's not good.
There we go, shoot him. Another guy up here. Man, they're just all over the place.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They really need to, like... Okay, if I were one of the robbers, I'd run away. Whatever.
Yeah, no kidding. But
hiding in a box?
I
No.
mean, look, there's like 200 of them and just one of you. What's the problem here? Clearly one of them's gonna win.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Okay, if I were hiding in a box, I wouldn't have broken out. Just stay in the box. Like, yeah, it might explode, but it's better than, like, for sure being shot, because this guy has killed literally everybody.
They don't know that.
Well, look at all the dead bodies falling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, some of these guys might have clearly figured that out.
Well, I mean, the dead bodies disappear. They're not gonna see nothing.
You'll see a couple
Look at that,
of them.
They kind of flash away. So
Would that be a little weird?
Behind there, and then more people spawn behind there somehow. So some of them died, but some of them are clearly barrel-proof.
See, you gotta survey the situation before you jump into this, okay? You don't just run out and start shooting. You look.
Wow.
Is this guy a good shot? Did everybody literally die in like 3 bullets? Yes. Then don't go out.
Nope.
Oh geez, that civilian was getting a little bit in the way.
Yeah, if you shoot a civilian, you lose 1 point of health. So they're very inconvenient to shoot. Look at that, they're just running up, letting me shoot them. These villains are so kind.
Like, the guys with the axes are doing a lot better job. I'm very impressed with them.
Yeah.
Where are you looking? I'm over here.
And now we got our boss.
Not the boss. Hey, thank you,
So
Bill
this guy's
Decoder.
health just the rockets he shoots at you?
He also throws barrels. Oh, you mean his health? No, we have to actually shoot him. Shooting the rockets are just so that we're not taking damage.
I mean,
Maybe
makes
it's just
sense.
convenient that like the first 4 rockets just also had to be in line with his body.
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, he's shooting them, so.
Yeah, rockets. Actually, you know more about rockets. Is a rocket from that distance going to curve much?
I mean, it could. They might have guidance systems on them.
Guidance for the guy who stays in place and doesn't move at all. Okay.
Well,
All right,
I
after the
mean,
final hit,
Oh,
he throws in a coffee truck,
The coffee truck.
and down he goes.
See,
Look at that, 30%, 37% accuracy.
yeah, you got all the
Given
gangsters
that-
though.
Given that you fired that enough times, I'm surprised the left mouse button on your mouse still works.
Save the
Well, right, that's pretty amazing.
Gotta save the
The guy knows
mayor.
how to build good hardware. It's a very nice mouse.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I love this so far.
And I also have a spare in case this one ever dies out.
Aw.
I don't have any of those things for my Saturn.
I
Why
don't
not?
even have a Saturn.
Oh, you could get a Saturn. I know a guy.
I know a guy too.
I know a guy. Uh-oh. A Saturn dealer? What part of the neighborhood do I have to go to?
My part.
Oh, okay.
The last time we were at the game store, they had 3 for sale for not too expensive,
Nice.
and one import Japanese one.
Nice. Japanese ones are generally the ones you want to get. Oh no, Tigerian. He knows the truth. I got him to buy a Saturn.
The only problem is it was really expensive for the Japanese Saturn.
Like how much? Japanese Saturns are really common and cheap.
Oh, really? Huh.
This one was not, but I think there was something about it. So, because of COVID, it's been a while since. It was.
Oh no, the computer! How could you?
Yeah, I think
That's
it
where
was
they stored the data.
I'm gonna shoot the phones too.
I want to say it was a launch one, but it was like special edition or something. Like there was.
Well, there's a lot of special edition Saturns in Japan. Some of them are valuable. Like there's this one that came bundled with Derby Stallion that's like a skeleton gray. Yeah, that's like fairly pricey.
Okay.
This one was like the Saturn controller white.
Okay,
with
so that's Model 2 then.
Instead of like red buttons, it was blue and green, I think, on for eject and power.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's.
Oh no, the
Sean was
civilian.
building.
That's okay. You already
We're
killed
also
their
feeding these
data, might as well kill them too. So, honestly, I'm not gonna buy a Saturn. Christmas is coming, and I need to actually buy some presents for some people.
Okay, buy your sister a Saturn, then just go over to her house to play it.
No,
Yeah.
that would
Buy
cost
Carrie a
money,
Saturn.
and I wouldn't be able to play it very often.
Yeah, but then Carrie could play the Saturn.
She probably wouldn't.
And then you could get her Symphony of the Night, because they just released a English translation patch for it.
Oh really?
It's very incomplete, but yes, they did.
Yes, it's enough that you can know what's going on.
Yeah.
Dang it, that sounds really, actually pretty cool.
And it's like the worst version of Symphony of the Night, but it has Maria mode, which is kind of fun.
Yep, you can play as it has a very unique version of Maria that no other version of Soten has.
Oh, do you know how many?
She's really fun.
Do you know how many burritos I could buy for the cost of a Saturn?
Depends where you're getting your burritos.
It's true. Depends on where I'm getting the Saturn as well.
I was gonna say less burritos than the cost of Symphony of the Night, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Well, yeah, I'm not.
There's a lot of options for playing either burn discs or just completely removing the drive.
I already have Symphony of the Night. I have at least like one or two or three purchases of it. Yeah, I don't need another one.
I have 3.
We are on a cruise ship, by the way.
Oh no.
Not sure how we got in there, and for some reason the Sega Sound Team band was supposed to play.
Well, then you shot
just
them.
shooting for equipment.
I bet
noise.
the gangsters are part of the team, part of the band. Not very nice, Shentok. You killed the band. Where's the music coming from now?
So bridge or the one deck?
Ooh.
Let's go with the one deck. We went right the last time.
No. Okay, I picked the wrong one.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll be sure to be prepared for the next one.
I actually need to go through and pick up more Saturn games.
Oh, there's a lot of great stuff on the Saturn.
There's a lot of really bad stuff too.
I know, that's the best part. Like, there's a Lupin the Third platformer that's really terrible, but it's too long for the show.
I've played it. It's real bad.
Yes.
Didn't you play it on the first Big Bad Game-a-thon?
No. I was planning to submit it for one, but I just didn't have the heart in me to do a run.
Okay, because we definitely had that on Big Bad Game-a-thon one year.
Oh, really? It might have been orange then. Whoops. I shot a hostage.
Nah, whatever. They were hanging with the wrong crowd.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's real bad. It's a lot. It looks fun, but it does not play very well.
It looks fun until you actually start moving Lupin.
Yeah, pretty much. You look at this and go, all right. You know, it feels very true to the game or the show and everything. Like, yeah, cool, this is gonna be great. And then the game starts.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh.
Well, that sounds awesome. I don't think I saw that run, so I'm gonna have to go back. Like, I've been watching some of the latest Big Bad Game-a-thon VODs recently, just because it's something that is enjoyable to do while I have something else that I'm playing. It's fun. Like, and there are a lot of games that I saw, but there are a lot that I missed, and they're all amazing. They're so good.
I love Big Bad Game-a-thon. To find so much crap.
Yeah, very rarely do we have like a single game in the marathon that I'm like, that was an okay run. They're pretty much all absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
In my opinion, okay, I'm very opinionated about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, oh, don't shoot her. She had shoulder pads.
Well, that's how you know.
It is the 90s.
I love that she just casually strolls out of this building, you know, like, or not building, I guess, cruise ship. Just like, la-di-da-di-da.
We can shoot the ship steering wheel, too. Whoops. I wanted to shoot the steering wheel, but he got in the way. Now we get to fight those Jetman guys. I already forget what their name was.
Aero divers or something?
Oh, yeah. Pew!
And yeah, there's a lot of them, and it gets really hectic. Yeah, I don't remember how like reloading was in the arcade, but in here it's just like left mouse click to shoot and right to reload. And you can also remap it, which is nice.
Reload.
Nope. Gotcha. Woo!
You got it. Look at this anime guy. He's just so happy.
Oh yeah, they're talking about Jung Rhythm in the chat. Another amazing game on the Saturn. It's the only rhythm game, and it blatantly rips off Parappa the Rapper.
Rail line shootout.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that the pedal would fail. So for this one, I'll ask in advance. Do we go down the arcade line or Saturn way?
Roger.
Oh, we go down Saturn way.
All right.
Yeah. Not the ninjas with guns. I hate ninjas with guns.
You know, I can't find the VOD for that, but I know I've seen it.
You know, I actually think that I approve of these ninjas using guns. Here's why. You gotta keep up with the times, you know? You don't just go, you know that these police invading are going to have guns. You don't take, like, some ninja stars, no. Well, I mean, you have them on you as well, but you gotta have at least a pistol.
Well, the guy with the hatchet knows when you're up that close, right? The hatchet's probably the better weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can have a hatchet and a gun. Okay,
Right here,
I think I thought this through more than the ninjas did. Oh.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so far so good. We got 1 hit left. Luckily, we're in free play mode, so no have to worry about continues.
Yeah. So, Chad is asking what Justice Shot means. It's when you shoot their gun and kill them that way.
For justice.
Yeah, it turns
exactly.
out that
For
when you
justice.
shoot guns, the person attached to the gun also dies.
They just disappear. No, they're so shamed. They just disappear.
You just shot him in the crotch.
Hey,
Look,
he still got down.
Probably deserved that. I can't say that 100% for certain, but he probably deserved it.
They are hijacking a train.
Yeah,
People are gonna be
that
late
sounds like
because
a
of this
good
guy.
reason. Oh, that helicopter. They're just coming to party. Helicopter party time.
Oh, helicopter was a distraction.
Oh no! Wow. Yeah. Very impressive up and over the train, Shentok. I'm glad you got the moves.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now, all I'm using is a mouse. I got all these moves with just a mouse.
Heck yeah. Got the right click,
You know,
got the left
ironically,
click.
it's probably easier to play this with a mouse than a light gun.
Actually, I feel like it would be easier with the light gun, personally. Because, I don't know, I just feel like I can move a lot faster. Oh, I saved the guy. I didn't shoot him.
That's fair enough, especially with consoles. Sometimes the mice were a little bit slow. Aw, there are people. Yeah, I'm glad that multiple people here have played the game when they were younger. And yeah, this is something that you can play at home if you have a Saturn and the game.
Yeah, or a Saturn emulator.
Or a Saturn emulator. Yeah. I don't know of any arcades that would still have this.
Probably
I do.
some like arcades that would be classified as retro nowadays.
Ah, okay, retro arcades.
I can think of at least 2 arcades I off the top of my head that would probably have this.
Basically, the reason for the alternate guns is so you don't have to reload. They basically give you more ammo for not reloading with.
And some of them are stronger, like if you're trying to shoot barrels and stuff, like the Magnum.
Oh yeah.
No, there's so few barrels that you come across.
Yeah, I know. I have to think if you could get a Magnum pistol like at a boss, right, it would do more damage at, to like a boss or something.
All right, they destroyed the cars.
Poor cars.
Maybe, but I don't think I've ever had a weapon all the way to a boss.
I think what you would have to do, right, is play 2-player mode, let them get the weapon, right? And then not fire like until the boss.
Maybe. There's some weapons that you can get that stay with you until you take a hit. And I believe the Magnum is one of them. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at that car wobble.
Oh no. Yeah, sadly our town really doesn't have an arcade. I mean, they
I've been
might.
told there's an arcade here, but it's probably not available for my patronage during current events.
Actually, then again, Fun Unlimited. Yeah, that's good. But unfortunate for the arcade, but definitely good that they're not encouraging people to go and spread the crud.
Yeah,
Not
please don't
crud.
spread the crud.
Crud.
Don't spread
Especially
the crud.
in Utah.
Oh my
don't
gosh.
spread the crud in Utah.
Oh, people here are pros at spreading the crud, let me tell you.
I know.
I haven't been outside in a long time. I don't remember the last time.
I mean, I go out once a day to drop my son off at school, right? Where everybody stands 6 feet apart. You don't get out of your car.
And
The
somehow he
staff is
keeps
there to-
finding his way back.
I know.
I know, no kidding. I am not light gunning this. I'm using the shuttle mouse, a peripheral for the Saturn.
Yeah.
Because I do not have a CRT to play light gun games on. And also flashing.
Yeah,
I
we
definitely
prefer
still have
not.
a CRT, but it's nowhere near anywhere where I could do capture.
Hey.
I could have a CRT. I could borrow like my dad's or something, but I don't have room for it like you.
I mean, I only have room just because our one bedroom is huge and I didn't feel like getting rid of it.
I have a
And
small
so-
CRT, so every shot would hit. Unfortunately, that means all the hostages would die too, but, you know, you take what you can get.
Yeah. If I recall, like, in the actual cabinet, the monitor they used was actually, like, fairly sizable.
Yeah, it was like 21 inches or something.
Yeah.
Which, at the time this came out, would have been a really good size.
Oh, yeah. My gosh. This game is just perfectly over the top. It's so good.
Sega was really good at making over-the-top arcade games in the 90s. There's just, like, so many games that didn't even see, like, home ports.
Yeah, note to anybody who's developing games, you can have quote-unquote realistic situations like this, I guess, and not have it be, like, boring. Looking at you, Call of Duty. Looking at you, Call of Duty.
The arcades aren't dead. The developers are dead at arcade games.
Yeah. You just have to make something ridiculous and over the top, and if you can do that, you can make an arcade game.
Exactly. Dang. So getting lots of dudes all over the place, and they're just as good of a shot as we are. Actually, probably better because they only need to make one shot. I gotta make several in order to hit my target.
Well, but they gotta hit you like 5 times.
Yeah, you got a lot of hearts.
Oh yeah.
Had a good breakfast.
I need all the hearts I can get.
Yeah, all your Wheaties. Okay. Just like Michael Jordan. Now you're tough as Michael Jordan.
And kind of a jerk like Michael Jordan.
Well, well, I mean, how many people have you killed already, you know?
True.
Well, we don't know if they've actually been killed. They could just be injured. They disappear after. It's really hard to tell. So clearly they've all made their escape. We have killed exactly 0 people in here.
I mean, I've killed exactly 0 people because I'm not playing.
Oh, except the hostages. The hostages, there was definitely blood.
Well, see, their blood is not on my hands, okay?
All right, so yeah, of course. Now we're fighting a tank with just a pistol.
Heck yeah! That's
you know what? Makes sense to me. I mean,
watch out.
Pistol was the best weapon in Halo, so
That
seems
is very
legit.
true. So at least this boss is pretty simple. You just keep shooting them.
Oh my gosh, I remember playing the original Halo on PC when the PC port came out because all of the textures were pink for some reason with my graphics card and we couldn't fix it. So I played through all of Halo with bright pink textures and it was fantastic.
That actually sounds like a wonderful way to play Halo. And for some reason, the actual guy, when he comes out of the tank, even though he's wearing a whole bunch of armor, he's completely unarmored and just goes down a couple hits.
Well, you got armor. You took down a tank. You have to have armor-piercing rounds, like
the airship bomb.
Not the airship bomb.
Yeah, and amazingly, during this loading screen, we already stopped it.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems my plan's been ruined, but I can at least finish you.
Wow.
Trying to get that quality voice acting.
That voice acting is so good.
Seems like my plan is ruined.
All the bosses except the jet people have a voice line, but for whatever reason you can barely hear them over the music. This is like the only guy you can actually hear.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But
and down he goes, and that's time.
Oh, bam! There we go. Sub 30.
Woohoo!
Virtua Cop 2 staff. You saved the world. So proud.
Uh-huh. We saved the world for the second time, because remember, this is Virtua Cop 2.
Ah, yeah.
And Virtua Cop 1, the console port isn't all that good. Maybe the arcade version's really good, but the console port's really jank.
The arcade game's not very good either.
Okay, that's what I thought. 2 is much improved over 1.
Oh, this is like I swear I've seen this before, and it's just fun. It's just like you don't really need a story. You don't need too much. You're just there shooting bad guys, and that's all that you really need to have.
Exactly. Back to the simplistic things.
Yeah, the simple days of guns. Well,
guns and cars.
Guns and cars.
And robbers.
Yeah. Yeah, this game definitely has a few different implications these days.
A little bit.
That's fine. I love the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s were great. Yeah, there's a lot of good games.
Yeah. Thank you so much for showing this off, Shentok. Yeah, did you have anything else you wanted to say before we took off and tried to find Alpha 5?
Give your Sega Saturn lots of love. It needs it. Oh man, I beat my previous high score.
Yeah!
Nice.
Good job. Well, we'll go ahead and let you go then. Everybody remember these various players today. A lot of them do stream on Twitch. Go visit Shentok's channel, Karioki's as well, and Hedgemaze. Yeah, Hedgemaze.
Yeah.
Because all three of them have been fantastic. All right, Shentok, see you later.
See ya.
Corndan. I see
got
Alpha 5 in the red room.
Yeah, I guess he's done with his race. Let's go talk to him.
Yes. Hello there, Alpha 5.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, going great. Did you win your race?
No. My boss left. So,
dang it.
It's hard.
Well, I mean, it's Hades, right?
Yeah, it's Hades.
I mean, yeah, that's a little bit of a hard game. Teeny tiny bit. I love it, but yeah, especially when you start getting to the more complicated levels, it is brutal.
Yeah, we were just going for beat Hades from New Game. We learned the strats then. It's a fun casual race. We started. But yeah, have a fun game. Just show up.
I think I've beaten this game at least once.
If you haven't, I'd highly recommend it. It's a very, very fun game, and I have plenty to talk about and a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. Let me go ahead and get this audio up so we can hear the beautiful Princess Remedy music.
Yeah, this the entire reason I don't run the sequel is because the first game's soundtrack is just so good. I can't, like, the second game just isn't.
This is real good, yeah.
It's insanely good. And it's a shame that the best music in the game is, like, right up front, but it's also, like, the second most heavy reset point for it, so.
But you know what, like, if you're gonna be resetting a lot, right, you know, to try and get speed runs in, you kind of want, like, the music that's really good right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, if I had to listen to West where all runs go to die, then I'd probably not do that. But we'll get there as we're starting. I'm ready to go whenever. Actually, I do have one. I'll find out in a minute as I go through. And I'll explain something before I start the run. So this is a single button game. You have one button. It talks to everybody. Holding it runs. It opens the menu. It throws your bomb, which does 8 times your shot damage. The button that does that is Control, Left Shift, Z, X, C, Spacebar, J, K, L, Shift, Right Control.
So, yeah.
So, in order to go fast in this game, you gotta push that button a lot. So, you gotta mash everything.
Yeah!
Roll your face on the keyboard for great justice, and it saves an unacceptable amount of time to the point where my PB is complete trash because I had done it after a D-Rust run once I realized how good, mashing 5 buttons was compared to just 2 buttons.
So you might get a PB here? Is that what you're saying?
I could easily PB.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I'm ready to roll when you are.
Alright, I'll count myself down in 3, 2, 1, and go. So the first boss is holding down immediately after you start talking to her, because otherwise you'll just stand there and do nothing. You can push escape to skip cutscenes, and there's just a lot going on. If you see any text, that means I messed up, which is problematic.
Healing complete.
Yeah, so we're healing all of the people in this town.
Yeah, everybody in this town is afflicted with all sorts of problems that only you can heal, such as that first guy had laid down in bed all day and couldn't get up because he was covered in bed sores. This duck was just sad. 34 seconds, that's really good. This person has a sad, you don't get to see it, but they have a sad case of being dead. I missed the flower. And yeah, you're healing flowers and all this stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So one thing about this game that makes it a little dangerous, oh my, I thought I died, is my body is also a bullet. It does damage. It doesn't do consistent amounts of damage. Every enemy takes a different amount of damage from your body. And I missed a shot, but it's fine because that guy died for me anyway. So I will be using my health bar as a resource the entire time. And one of the things, you'll notice that the category is hard 101%. I'm skipping all these chests because there is a very tsundere chest that I have to go talk to at about somewhere between 6 to 8 minutes into the run. That won't open if I've talked to any other chest because she's very jealous. And a hard 101 is basically getting to that point. I messed up a second blast throw that was really cool one. That's fine. We are on really good pace in East so far, and you can tell how good of a pace you were on. If the music doesn't loop, that's the pace on East that you want. And the game will slow down greatly, and I died.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. This game is very fast. I wasn't too costly of a death, but yeah. So I'll just play the.
So when you died, you just go back to the start of that room or something?
Yeah, you go back to the start of the room, and I can even, and I missed another blast throw that I've been missing recently. I haven't missed that. I only missed that when I was good at the game, and I'm terrible right now. But now we're moving on to West. This is where everything becomes much slower. Even the music is less slow. We have these new enemies. They run around, and I've missed a throw, so this is gonna be slow. I was considering pushing escape to instantly game over because it makes the fight easier, and I want to show off like the cool ways to do some of these fights. So here I can just stand here, and they take 3 hits before I can touch them with my body, and you just have enough health to do that.
Okay.
I do that. This one is really cool if I can do this right. I'm messing up.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so, okay, we're just gonna shoot this guy. Normally you can just, one shot and then run into all of them, and it's cool. These levels are absolutely where everything becomes just incredibly difficult, because you are nearing the end of the part where I don't have any power-ups. I'm only shooting a bandage. The bandage does 1 damage. My flask does 8 damage, and I only have 1 of them. My body does somewhere between, like, 4 to, like, 6 damage, depending on the enemy.
Yeah.
And so there's a normal mode to this game, and enemies have less attacks on it. Then we have bats. When a bat dies, it shoots out 3 things, and on normal mode, they kind of like move towards you. On master mode, they run away from you. On hard mode, they do whatever they please. So they are the worst enemy in the game in terms of trying to make sure you can consistently kill them, and it really starts hurting when you start going into the pyramid. And I'm hoping to get. I got 9 earlier. I have never gotten 9 before earlier today. I did a D-Rust run of this, and I got 9 bats, and I never believed that was possible. I had only ever gotten 8 before, like at most, and it's just very lucky. And I am a little surprised I'm alive. As I move on to now the actual hardest part are ghosts, and if I hit both of them, okay, I really wanted to hit both. You can hit both and the fire with the flask, but that's a very tight shot. And I want to count to 8 on these guys and run to them. They have 14 health, and my body does 6 to them. Okay. they are absolutely a way to lose a ton of time. As I'm moving along, I'm actually not that far behind where I'd want to be. I'd like to, before I figured out how to mash everything with just all of my hand, and I really hope you can hear how hard I'm clacking on my keyboard. I turned off
Sometimes.
A little bit,
I turned off noise suppression to hope to get it in more, because I feel like it adds to the experience of why am I pushing so many buttons in a one-button game? Which, oh god, they were not paying. I was paying. I missed a flask throw early, and because the bat delayed a ghost, and that meant it dodged the flask, and that is problematic because I need the damage on these ghosts in order to get through them. And the ghosts, you'd think they'd be the most problematic part, but really the most problematic part are the just additional things. Why am I messing this up? The most problematic part of this are all of the bats flying around, making it so that the ghosts don't move consistently. Because the ghosts will like wiggle like every so often, and they'll always move towards me. And this time, none of the bats like delayed any of my shots. I ran into that bullet because that one does less damage than the other bullets. But yeah, so this time the bats didn't get in the way. They didn't make the ghosts move at weird things and dodge my grenades twice. That hasn't happened to me in quite some time.
Oh, good.
And this guy is all rolled up. He's just toilet paper. Oh, and Brossentia, I hope you're keeping notes because I'm gonna ask you who I'm gonna marry later.
Okay, yeah, it's very important because there are a lot of people to marry.
Yeah.
The duck.
Well, the duck is already pretty high on the list, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's there's Apathetic Frog, there's Frolin, like, we'll meet them later, and this is slow because I forgot to keep track of how many hits I shot onto one of them. I want to kill this one first because, okay, I knew I was close there. There's a lot of math going on, and then eventually I'll just stop counting. Like, the first 8 minutes of this are hard, so this part coming up is the part that, when we were routing all of this for Speedruns Live Season 2, I basically just shoved down everyone's throats. It's 30 seconds faster than the alternative. However, it is unbelievably hard, and when I routed it in, I did it first. Everybody else did it in the Spider Cave last. Faster, I think it's faster to do it first because then you don't ruin everything, and I am like just casually demolishing this fight. I didn't even mean to do that. I was fully expecting to like talk my whole way through it and then die terribly, but that was really smooth.
Wow. Very nice. Hey, not gonna complain about that.
Right, the fights in the Spider Cave were like not spiders.
Yeah, there's no spiders in the game.
Spiders don't have spiders inside them.
Yeah, that's a good point. They have ghosts and whatever these purple, like, monstrosities
it's like, it's fly goo.
Are you sure these are ghosts and not body thetans?
Oh my gosh, this isn't Scientology, the game.
I mean, it might be. I am a Saturnite. Or Saturnian? I don't remember. It's some made-up thing. So this is the fight I always die on, is top left, the top right spider. The bottom left spider's name is Daddy, by the way. Just in case you wanted to remember that for later.
Hey, Daddy!
I don't remember what any of the other names are, but I do remember that the bottom left spider is Daddy. I mean, there's Frolin, who's my ex-girlfriend. There's the Queen. You can marry the Queen. Which has some very amusing endgame text to it. Oh man, this is...
Well, I imagine the king
is really making this hard because I can't get in there.
Oh my gosh.
Just leave! Oh my god!
The bat! Oh my gosh!
These bats have been really, really mean to me. Okay, so that one's gone. I mean, I didn't play that well, but like the bats have just been so nasty. It's fine. I'm only like a minute behind. Like an 8-minute east is still PBable, which is funny, or west, just because of how fast I save on text later, and the fight's not really mattering anymore.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to.
For
run.
those
so
wondering,
you have a stat for regen. It's at 1 currently.
Oh, just so people know, this game is available for free on Steam. If you want to give it a shot, it's a cute little indie game. Doesn't take too long to get through, as, you know, we're gonna see.
Yeah, I believe my blind playthrough of 100% was just 40 minutes. And that was because...
bad.
Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I mean, the main reason was there was a dude who I thought was a wall, but he was the person I was supposed to talk to. I'll even point him out later. So we are done with West. It is 9:51. I'm behind, but we'll see, because now I get to go talk to Jealous Chest.
Oh, yeah.
I have to remember not to skip any chests in the Moon Garden. If I have forgotten chests, they were in the Moon Garden. So I just gained a whole bunch of things. I now have 3 power, like multi-shot, 3 regen, a bunch. I'm gonna fight this guy, even though I think it's definitely safer to fight this guy after going out and in, but it's like slower by like a second, and I'm not one to learn new tricks when they're slow. So that, because this fight can go terribly, and that went actually pretty well. The little angel there. So there's a bunny. That's another power, so now I'm at the next level power, which lets me instantly blast those guys at one shot. They have a lot of health. But as you can see, the game has just become much, much easier because I am significantly more powerful.
Is that because of Jealous Chest? Or like if you were playing this casually, you would end up kind of at this power level when you get here anyway?
You would. So what Jealous Chest has is Jealous Chest opens every chest in East and West, and gives you +1 power. So I'm a little bit stronger even casually than I would be normally. So in theory, the game is easier, except again, my health, my body is still a bullet. So I will occasionally try to run into things to go fast, but there are some enemies where that's just not, and I messed up my pathing a little bit there to grab that chest. I will know exactly when I have screwed up. If I miss anything, there is a chest that, with my routing, and really that's kind of like everybody's route these days, you will know exactly if I missed any heart chest. And this is Asteroid. There's only 2 people here. They're actually featured in another Ludosity game by Daniel Remar. I don't quite remember which one it is. Oh, I'm out of flasks. That's why.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you cannot open Jealous Chest if you open any of the chests before, right?
Yeah, she is very jealous of you, and this is a little weird pathing that I do here. This is, I think, the most recent thing that we introduced, and by most recent, I mean it's like 2 years old, but no one's routing this game. This is 2 tile steps longer, but it gives me more grenades for downstairs. And the downstairs fight are way harder than the 2 up here. This is the guy who I missed for 20 minutes when I was doing a blind 100% reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just thought he was part of the wall. Okay, stop running around, please. Thank you. Okay, we are running down here. And then there's these guys. So this fight, I really hope I don't mess this up, because this is really cool, done fast. Threw that too far to the right, that's fine. It's still really fast. And we are moving on to this. So, we're almost done with the Crystal Palace. We're gonna go say hi to winner's finalist of Kusagran 5, Some Girl, in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I can marry Some Girl, I guess. That's an option. But we're gonna go in. She lives here all alone. She suffers from loneliness, and we're just gonna rob her house, heal her, and then leave her.
I mean, taking the items,
wanted.
It's the payment.
Okay. Okay, this is what she wanted. So, we've been unlocking these warp points, slightly. You probably didn't notice it because you can't see any of the text. So this is the fight that we skipped earlier in Spider Cave. This takes, at best, 1.5 minutes. The other fight takes, like, at worst, a minute. So, as you can see, that was a little faster than 1.5 minutes.
A little bit?
It's about 11 seconds long, to do that, and so now we're moving on to Black Keep. This is where they introduce some of the absolute most terrible enemies in the game. These green guys are also completely random and can just decide to waste all of my time because
They're
they
so
have way
cute,
too
though.
much health. Oh, they're adorable. Like, they're definitely not the most terrifying enemy in the game. That's coming up. But they are very, very adorable. But they have too much health, and if they want to not be involved with my bullets, they don't have to. and that will be. I need them to cooperate to make one fight faster later. So,
but they're not going to.
They, I really hope they do. But that's when we move to the living end, where basically everybody is suffering from some form of death. So the Binding of Isaac faces are they are the worst. And this stage is going to kill me probably. Unless I be cool and dodge everything. Ah!
Since you only sort of brought it up, maybe you can explain to me why is some girl in this game?
She's lonely, and that's where I'm pretty sure that's part of Florida, somewhere in space.
I mean, she just got included just because?
No, it's a joke. The character just happens to be named Some Girl.
Gotcha.
And a lot of us, so I had actually originally drawn this game as my very first mystery tournament match, except for the fact that my opponent had played it, so I didn't get to play this. Until years later, when Speedruns Live Season 2 happened, and I am salvaging this somehow. I am so surprised I'm alive. That like goes terribly for me every.
That was rough.
But we played it all during Season 2 of Speedruns Live, and it's where we did all the routing for it. But every time this ends up a mystery tournament, I will go out of my way to farm this, because I just have so much fun playing it. I don't know the normal route. The normal route's pretty fast. I have no health. This is the fight that's going to go very terribly. I need those green guys to block those hands in, and they did not. Oh, wait, maybe? Okay, that still works. That still works. They kind of cooperated, only mostly.
You didn't die.
Yeah, I didn't die, and everything actually stayed where I wanted it to, so it almost looked like that was going to go terrible. I like this fight because it's easy. I can calm down for a minute. Okay, so, alright, so we're moving on. We're almost out of fights. It's like I've been doing things non-stop, and this is a really fast game if you want it to be.
Yeah.
You can go a lot slower. I don't have time for that, especially because I have all of these people I gotta heal. They're all really, really whiny. This fight, if I get this right, is cool.
There's a lot of good dialogue in this game, which
I would not recommend
getting
skipping any of it.
Yeah.
It's an absolute shame that I'm skipping all of it. Okay, I didn't die. We're good. Alright, this is where I figure out if I miss anything. If I miss something, I will not open that door because of how the heart routing ends up. I haven't gone to all the areas yet, but I need to come over here to pick up this box of chocolates. And this box of chocolates is, so my ex-girlfriend is really mad at me for breaking up with her because she likes to dump boxes of text at me, and so I decided that she was a little bit too verbose for me. Oh, I tabbed out of the window accidentally. Oh, what? Hello? Can I push button in game again? What is going on? Hang on. Let me just reload that real quick. I don't know what happened there. So these hearts have 128 health. Also, I picked up the ultimate weapon of the game, the Apathetic Frog. It does 6 out of 5 damage. So these have 128 health, and if they don't like to group, or they want to dodge all the flasks, they can make my life terrible. That actually went okay. Other than the part where I lost input, that was fine. But yeah, we made her not upset anymore, and then we left. Warp room, and now we are headed to Omen Shore, which everybody else who runs this game does this fight in particular last, I think, because you actually have a chance of dying in it, much more likely than the other fight in it, and the extra health, because you get 1 health every fight that you do, is kind of nice. However, I do not like to, because this is the seal of quality, and it's 2 of every enemy in the game. And I really like putting this one last. It just feels nice.
I like the seal.
Yeah, the seal's got a very, very amusing sprite. In the sequel, there is the seal of quantity, which just dumps enemies at you. That one's less worse. So we are at 79 of 80 hearts, and we are moving on to the exceedingly difficult final boss. It's going to take a lot of effort to do this, so why don't you just ask me a whole bunch of questions about this game while I do this incredibly difficult fight.
I mean, it looks very difficult.
When did it come out?
I don't know.
Wow. You couldn't even answer my first question. I'm amazed.
I don't remember. It's on the title screen.
So who's your favorite character?
Hype Snake. There's Hype Snake right here.
Oh, Hype Snake.
Can you marry Hype Snake?
No. You can date Hype Snake in the sequel. And
Oh, good.
I'll have a little something extra with Hype Snake at the very end. But so here's the final phase. This is the final boss. This is that guy.
The potato.
He's got some interesting text for us.
Rage, loss,
sorrow. Can they really be healed? The pain let us know we are alive. Your healing is not needed in this world.
Wow.
So, in case the rest of the final boss fight hasn't been a hint for you, I have enough damage. And
I would presume so, yeah.
Okay, so what am I marrying, Brossentia? What do you want me to go marry?
I want to marry the seal.
I can go marry the Seal of Quantity. I haven't done that one yet. Okay, so time isn't over. I don't feel bad about going back for it. So now the regular music plays there. But, so here's the seal. I'm perfect. Marry the seal. Oh, that's the Seal of Quantity. The Seal of Quality is the next one.
Was that time?
Oh, yeah, that was time.
Yeah.
They lived happily ever after. I'm the king. I decree everything.
Oh, he does. He's the Seal of Quantity.
Yeah, he's the Seal of Quantity. Quality is the sequel. That's 101, game by Daniel Remar. And there's one other thing I want to show. It's 10 seconds long, and it's very important. It's the hardest difficulty in the game. So if I sit here on the title screen and I hold right for about 10 seconds, we get really Joel's dad difficulty. And oh my dear Satyrian Princess Remedy, you have chosen the really Joel dad difficulty. But you should have just graduated from healing school, so you were not yet skilled enough to complete it. If you don't believe me, give it a try, but do choose an easier setting next time. Well, off you go. So everybody has interesting dialogue, and the fights are a little hard. I'll show the opening title screen, which I skipped earlier, as you descend from the Satyrian Palace down to here. So as you can see, the first heart gate says infinity on it. That's going to be a little hard to get that many hearts. We're just going to do this fight. I looked at Really Joel's dead spear. It looked back. As you can see, there's Apathetic Frog here, and he doesn't appear to be taking any damage. And we just kind of wait here. And, then I'm kind of forced against this wall, and I am beset upon by Hype Snake.
No, Hype Snake! Ah!
You failed. And that is every fight in Really Joel's dad difficulty.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to show that because it's hilarious.
That's
but yeah, that's it. That's
amazing.
The game.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love this game again. It's free on Steam. I fully recommend if people haven't played it, they should give it at least one playthrough. Free and hilarious and a lot of fun. The fights are actually really well thought out in this.
Oh yeah, it's extraordinarily good fun. And it's normal difficulty. Enemies do half the damage, have less attacks. Hard mode, they do more damage, and on master mode, they do even more damage, and everything moves at 1.5 times speed.
Ooh.
Which you think that would make everything faster, but not only is it impossible, but you can't use your body as a bullet anymore because you just don't have the health to tank through it because it hurts a lot. So, theoretically it's fast. Theoretically.
Sweet.
Alerted, it's so hard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can completely believe that. Well, Alpha 5, thank you so much. I hope that your next Hades race goes better.
Yeah. I gotta go finish it now, so
Oh my gosh, I just have to give you a hard time. Go!
Yeah, alright. I will do. Bye-bye.
Alright, bye. Corndan. That was a lot of fun. We're gonna go ahead and run to an ad as we get ready for our final player of today. You!
It's me!
Yeah, it's you! Okay. 1 minute ad and we will be right back. And there we go, it's running. Let's hop over to the blue... Oh, he already left. Wow. I put the estimate, by the way, Corndan, for when you get bored.
Okay. I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you're welcome to go pretty much as long as you'd like.
Well, eventually I'll have to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little sick right now. I think I'm gonna be fine, but honestly, if you're like, I am too tired and I want to fall asleep, then...
No, I figure I got like 45 minutes at least, if not an hour.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We are definitely not completing this in the hour, so.
You don't say.
Yeah, most likely the case.
Well, we're almost done. There we go. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you so much for supporting the stream. This is Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brosentia's variety show, where we take a look at games that people want to play for us. If you want to come and play a game on this stream, we welcome both veterans of speedrunning as well as people who have never done streaming before. The full spectrum. You can speedrun, you can do a showcase, you can just play a game for our entertainment, and you can even play a game poorly for our entertainment. As long as we're not bored, we are going to enjoy what you have. Now, for the final game today, Corndan has a special goodie for us. I haven't told you what it is. People are asking, though, what's the criteria for games?
Don't make us bored?
Yeah, basically.
And don't go more than an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour at the most. Don't make us bored. That's it. There you go.
Yep, that is literally everything.
We've had some classically terrible games. We've had some amazing games. We've had speedruns. We have had showcases. We've had... I think somebody actually came and... Have we had anybody play their own game that they made? I'm not sure if we have.
I don't think so.
But yeah, we've had arcade. We've had playthrough of a game that was mostly cutscenes. Lunacy. Shentok did that for us, and I loved it.
Twice, even.
Yeah, we had that twice.
Right, because we had to beat the whole game.
We had the Mega Man shoot 'em up.
Yeah, that was 3 times.
That was 3 times. Yeah, we had it on 3 times because...
One for each disc.
We couldn't get enough of it. So, yeah, basically...
And we don't, as long as it's not going to get us banned on Twitch, right, we're probably okay with it.
Yeah, just as long as you're keeping it mostly family-friendly, we generally suggest PG-13 and down, although if we do have something that's a little bit over the top, we can always put a warning out for people. Like, and honestly, the biggest thing is that if you submit it, we'll at least take a look. And honestly, we've taken pretty much all the games that have been submitted, although we have a few in the backlog that we need to
get to eventually.
Get to, yeah. Well, I am just about ready for you, Corndan.
I did put it at a spot with color-ish to the borders.
Yeah, I see that. I was able to get it. I am ready for audio. Let me switch it over, everybody. We are continuing the 10 seeds for the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. Yeah.
Yeah, and so from last time I played once other on my stuff. Now we're on a bunch of we're making Cecil's paladins, basically.
Yeah, and don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and work on balancing everything for y'all. Now, yeah, here we do have Paladin Cecil. We are going to run into a lot of Edwards, though, which could be a little bit...
There is one of the scenes... One of the seeds has a party of 3 Edwards and 2 Canes.
I love it. It's so good.
So we're hoping that... And that's the one seed that needs a spoon really bad so we can make a bunch of spoons, and it's the one seed that doesn't have any spoons at all.
Oh no. Wait, how do you know there are no spoons?
Well, I mean, there might be one somewhere. We haven't found it. I do remember a little bit about some of these seeds. Like, this seed has 2 Rosas because I have Artemis bows.
Ah, yeah. Honestly, there is a lot of chaos that's going to be happening here. Wow, Shentok is saying that it's hard to make me bored.
Well, that is true. It is kind of hard to make you bored. Because we'll find entertainment in idiotic thing going on. Because we're idiots.
Corndan, it's kind of true. I mean, last night I spent about half an hour on Yakuza Slots auto-playing just so that I could see what the max number of spins it would be until it gave a bonus. So yeah, it's hard to make me bored.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, so now we have 2 Edwards, a Kane, a Sid, Nutella. They've got a Luca key and a Darkest Crystal, and I have no idea where I'm at. I think
you could get another Edward.
I could get another Edward. We have a bunch of sirens.
My gosh.
I really don't want another Edward, but I think we're gonna have to go for it.
Oh, this fight is so hard. Oh wait, it is Ashura. Okay, never mind. It is hard.
But it's Ashura at a spot that doesn't have a lot of hit points. So
yeah. Now, everybody, all of the enemies, where they appear, where the bosses appear, they are scaled in order to make it actually playable. Because if not, you could easily get walled by enemies that are way too difficult.
It is true. Hold on, me. I had to turn that down in my headset because it's a little loud here too.
Oh my gosh,
I turned it down the wrong spot.
I just think this is hilarious. Yeah, just so people know, he's using what's called the BizHawk Shuffler. I put it together. Essentially, you can have BizHawk shuffle between various games, and it turns out that it also works with various copies and various seeds of the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. So yeah, we'll be switching out from time to time between games, just based off of the time that the script says.
All right, so this one we have a whole bunch of adamant armors and a Cecil. And I don't know what's going on here. A pink, a pan, a spoon. So this one has a spoon.
Yay, spoon!
And a hook, which I think is my ticket to go under... I think I'm gonna have to go underground.
I think that's a good idea.
But I mean, because I have adamant armors, I don't really care.
You don't really care about what?
So, you know, Cave Elban, right, and going through Lower Babel can be a little bit difficult, right, depending on your level and everything.
Yeah.
And we don't really have to worry about that. So maybe if we're lucky, we can pick up we can clearly pick up an Edward here.
Oh yeah, my cousin is asking about the text countdown, and yeah, that is an option that you can activate with... Oh,
yep.
Hello.
Hello, Edward. Yeah, it's not new. It's just not turned on by default. I have it turned on here, so all of you guys and I can tell... There's the...
Oh my gosh.
If I remember correctly, this is another one with adamant armor and samurai bows and stuff like that. So my Edwards really aren't in a lot of danger. Neither is Kane.
This
Kane
is ridiculous.
It's completely idiotic. So this seed is not in particular in a lot of danger. I went through here because I'm hoping to find a spoon somewhere. I think this one here, let's see here. We can...
You've got a lot of stuff.
We do have a lot of stuff. Hey, look, we found another Edward.
Oh, good.
This one is double Cecil. It's like a lightsaber. Yeah, double lightsabers.
Good.
So it's fairly reasonable. Well, not double lightsabers anymore.
Crystal sword time. And you can dupe that pretty quickly, too.
I could. And I probably will. But you know what? Let's kill Bahamut.
Oh, scary dragon. Doing countdown. Gonna try to count down. No, he's gonna die. Poor Bahamut.
Yeah?
Oh. Wow.
Okay, so this one we were clearly duplicating something, and I have no idea what.
I guess it's time to find out. Yeah, I have no idea you were duping, but good. Yeah, by the way, the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise randomizer has a lot of quality of life improvements. You can check out what items are all about. You can it skips a lot of the dialogue in order to make things go a little bit faster. You also have an alternate way to get to the moon because, simply put, going and getting the big whale isn't always practical.
Okay, so we were clearly, I don't know what we were doing, but
well,
either way, we made a bunch of money.
You got Bahamut, so that's good.
And well, we'll find her a bow. It's not super necessary, I guess.
Nope.
No, but you know, that will clear us through for a while, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, 3 Stardust rods to use as items will make quick work of a lot of the stuff early on. So not the end of the world.
Back to our Edwards.
Right, back to Cain and Edward.
Yeah.
And what we were going to check here is what. So this is another one. We could go up the Tower of Zot, which we may have already done, but I don't think we did. I have no idea. We're going to go find out.
Hey Tibbolth, welcome. This is free enterprise, but it's a little bit complicated. Mostly because this is a continuation of a playthrough that we had before. He is shuffling between 10 seeds. Yeah, 10 playthroughs specifically. And you never know which one it's going to switch to.
And I have it set, I think, between 2 minutes and 5 minutes on each of these. So that way, you know, we get a little bit more time with each seed before it moves on.
That's always nice.
I think that was a little fair, right? I mean...
Ladies
I don't know what we're going to find.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to find here.
Okay, what's over here?
We're still clearly always looking for, you know, crystal swords and
you got a harp. That's always good, right?
And a ninja sword.
Odin and Levia, those.
I don't need Leviathan.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Oh well,
okay,
this fight's a little rough.
we're yeah, I don't know what's going on here either.
Yeah, this is gonna be really interesting to try to get out of. Unfortunately, Rydia is a little weak here.
I mean, Sid will make it through.
Good. Come on, Sid. Use the Grimoire.
Edward might have some item. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. 1 damage, Edward. You're so good. Well, I mean, you're also very tiny. The cutest little... yeah, you're good.
Okay, so, I guess we're gonna go in there here now to, and let's learn Odin here, too. Now, this one's gonna be fun, because we have an Avenger sword.
What does that do?
Well, if you equip it, it makes you Berserk. And Berserk's a little broken in Final Fantasy IV, right? You attack like 50% faster with a little bit more damage. So, but it's especially broken because if you equip the Avenger Sword in battle...
You got magma! Ooh.
I get the magma key so we can go underground.
Oh, that's good.
So if you equip the Avenger Sword in battle, you swap it out with whatever your weapon is, it keeps the stats of your current, of the weapon you swap from. So like with Cecil, if you have a crystal sword and you equip the Avenger, you get a Berserk Cecil that you can't get rid of.
Huh.
And it has the damage of the crystal sword.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay.
So, it's really useful to have an Avenger sword around. And both Kane and Cecil can equip it.
I'm just amazed that, like, it's actually kind of doable to follow along and remember which seed we're on. I don't remember what this seed is specifically, though, because we haven't seen it today.
Yeah, I thought we saw it earlier.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Corndan. It's been a little while.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, we've probably seen it. Yeah, this is the one with the defense sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna pick up a cursed ring here because they're useful to have because they drop your speed. And so we'll probably equip Cecil with it later.
Oh, just so that, you know, when he is doing the guard and protecting others, essentially, you don't have to activate it over and over and over again.
Well, and the way how you right, this is the first implementation of the ATB system, and
Okay.
it wasn't implemented real great, and so it uses Cecil as what they call an agility anchor. And so, like, everybody's speed is relative to his. So if you slow him way down, right, and leave everybody else where they are, they go really fast.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then you can accommodate some of Cecil's stuff by, right, let's make him, you know, berserk with the crystal sword, so he's going to do massive amounts of damage. Right, and then so you can kind of make up for that.
Okay.
So I can leave my first Cecil. I'll eventually put him in the center, because that's what it looks for first. I'll slow down the one with the lightsaber, and then the one with the crystal sword will attack faster. And you know what? We don't need this, Rydia.
Goodbye.
Is this one with a magma key? This one's probably with a magma key.
I think so, yeah.
I don't really know here, but it is.
Yeah, throw it in the well. Throw it in the well.
So Chad is right. I am playing 10 seeds, and it randomly swaps between them, which is why it looks like I have no clue as to what's going on, because I, in fact, have no clue what's going on.
You have more of a clue than I do.
I also played these before, though, right? So I know a couple of them, right? And I know kind of like everybody was going roughly towards Mount Ordeals. Some made it there before others. So, you know, all else fails, go to Mount Ordeals.
I love it. Yeah. Well, it looks like we are going to be going underground with this party now.
Yeah, it's a good party for that. I mean, Kane has got a white spear and all that. Sid's got a rune axe.
Not much armor.
Well, you know, I probably maybe have armor in here. I don't have armor in here. But I have a bunch of sirens. Like, we could level him up, right? And I may do some of that early. But, you know, we'll get some of our free checks done out of the way here, right? Because we have the pan. We're not going to be doing anything.
There goes Odin.
We're going to kill Odin, right, on a completely different...
Oh yeah, you're getting another Edward maybe. And you got the twin harp. How appropriate is that? That's...
I know.
Yeah.
You know what, for you guys...
Goodbye, Tella. Ha!
We will go with as many Edwards as we can find, just for the fun of it.
Yeah!
So, one other thing in here, I definitely left some of the things on here. And that is that... I don't know if we've made it here or not. Okay, so we already talked to him. I have the free item here, so because this is a randomizer, all the key items are still in their sort of locations that you would normally get them, just randomized. And so one that you could just basically get for free is the twin harp item.
Mm-hmm.
because it's there. You just go talk to Edward. Where are we going here? Okay, so this one is, we are definitely going underground.
Yeah. The same music just jumps ahead a little bit.
Yeah, look, we're already there. So I'm going to avoid for now most of the chests in here, just because every time you hit one of those red things, it drops your health.
Yeah.
And there is one chest in here that is cursed. It's a trap chest.
Okay.
And it will probably mess me up at the level and everything I'm at, given I don't have float or anything like that. So it's just a little bit easier to just avoid all that for now. If we really want to, we can come back to it. Most likely, unless I get like idiotic things for the king and queen at Elban, that most likely I could have to come back here anyway, in which case I could just open them all up.
Okay.
But I'm mostly here for the the free item, and we're gonna check the armor and everything. We're gonna hope for essentially because I have everything turned on like to wild setup here. So we're gonna hope for like adamant armor and really good stuff because we have a lot of money.
Oh yeah. I love it. You can't even look at what we have until you sell something.
Well, yeah, I mean, because we haven't... Everything we've picked up, we've just left because, why do you have to worry about any of that? So I don't know where we're at here, except we have a sand ruby and a spoon and no Edwards.
You do have Paladin Cecil.
I do, and Paladin Cecil has a crystal sword.
Oh, good.
So what did we have here?
Magma key.
Probably, or the earth crystal. We kind of have those as some options. The earth crystal is probably the easier of the two. None of it really matters. We have a Cecil with a crystal sword. So just so we can remember what some of these are doing, we'll go ahead and go up to Zod.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Oh.
So we'll try that. At least this way we'll look at something that doesn't look like we're trying to play 10 seeds all exactly the same way, even though we're probably playing 10 seeds all exactly the same way.
I mean, it does help to differentiate it a little bit. I'm not sure if too many people came up to Zod. Hey, you already have a Fusoya.
I do.
That is pretty cool. Although, is he nerfed in Free Enterprise?
Yes. So, what they do with Fusoya is, you can change the option, but it's standard, is that, to start, Fusoya is, starts at like 500 health.
Okay.
And goes, every boss you kill, you get 100 more health, and you learn like 5 or 6 spells.
Okay.
So you could get a Fusoya that starts, and you're really hoping to have a Fusoya that starts with Quake or Nuke or both.
Yeah.
Right, and then like Tier 3 or Tier 4.
That's cool. I love how much randomness is in him.
Yeah, so it incentivizes you, as if you get a Fusoya, to go just kill all the other bosses.
Yeah. Oh, good job, Sid.
Yeah, good job, Piggy Sid.
Piggy Sid.
All right, so what we're gonna do here, we are definitely gonna go.
I thought you were gonna say that you would put Sid as the leader.
Well, I mean, Sid is the leader.
He's a pig.
Well, he is gonna continue to be a pig.
Yeah, this is looking like it might be a bit rough.
Well, except it won't be so bad here in a minute, because we'll cure a little bit, and then the next fight in the crystal room doesn't have a lot of health.
Okay.
It's only like it's a lot less than some of the other bosses right now.
Yeah, I'm glad that Chad is pointing out that they wouldn't be able to keep this remotely straight. I think that it's a little bit surprising that anybody can keep this remotely straight, but like it's easier than expected.
A little bit. It's like once you kind of get the feel for kind of the flow of how Free Enterprise goes, you know, early on it was really difficult because like you were doing the same thing and a lot of the parties look similar. So we're kind of getting at the point, it's almost in some ways outside of the fact I just haven't played this in about a month, that it's kind of getting easier because the parties are definitely differentiated themselves. So I go, oh yeah, Kane and 3 Edwards, they're doing this. This party, they're doing this.
Oh,
you know, this party,
this boss terrified me as a kid.
Well, for good reason.
I think it actually gave me nightmares. Yeah, he's a jerk.
So it really does get, you know, a lot of this comes down to, okay, some of this I just don't know where I need to go. Like, okay, I've got the magma key and the hook here, so I'm going to go underground with this seed. And this seed's pretty well stacked. The 2 roses have, I believe, Artemis bows. And Cecil has a crystal sword. So I'm pretty well set for a lot of kind of like a big portion of the bosses, kind of at level, right? So we might check places looking for, like, okay, so I have sirens, so sirens are good.
Okay.
You know, so I might check for like weapons and stuff for Kane. Kane might actually have something awesome.
Is there any advantage to having more than 1 summon? Because you've got 20 in your inventory.
Probably not. It might have been whatever I was at and I bought it. Because once again, I'm playing with like all of the, you know, none of the original glitches have been patched because I did at least want to make this easy on myself, right? If I were a god, like, to put this in perspective, I'm playing this essentially on easy mode, so that it's a lot easier to keep track of. Guys like Invenerable did this the other day with like 3 seeds, but they were like the table seeds from the latest tournament.
Are you serious? Oh
yeah,
no.
and like and you go, well, that's only 3 seeds, but that is like legitimately impossible to track, right? You know, and you're, you know, and so like this I can sort of get with like, okay, I just need to find the crystal and the rest I don't really care about. You know, like I can deal with it.
Yeah, I feel like that might be a nightmare to try to play. But hey, I mean, if they want to live through that nightmare, then good for them.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are a lot better than me. You know, what is... Okay, Tella's just got a staff. I don't care. Porum, staff. Palom. Okay, Palom's got the Stardust Rod. That's what... And Sid's got a Rune Axe. So Sid's not going to get any better equipment. The Rune Axe is the best that Sid's going to get. So unless we replace Sid, Sid's basically set. Right, for weapons. Kane has a white spear, and we also have a Dragoon spear. Kane's pretty much set. And now we're in Evelyn anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Wizard hat, eh. We have not seen any ninjas in this game, by the way. Like,
no,
in
I know.
all seeds.
Like in all 10 seeds, we came up with like 15 Edwards and no edges.
I love it. So good.
And I'm really just rating these. There is a trap chest in here, but this party I'm not really worried about.
I'm still really proud that I remembered you get edge here because I used to run any % for Final Fantasy IV and we just skip him. Which seed is he on right now? I don't know, like 7, something like that.
You think I have...
Oh! Ooh. a good grab here.
I think because I have Pelham and Porum, I probably won't take Fusoya.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, because I can get them both to be the same thing, and they're going to have more output than... All right, so first thing we're going to do is... not that it matters. I'm going to back row glitch Cecil anyway.
Yeah.
And you can do that for people who don't know what I'm talking about. There is a glitch that if you equip somebody with a bow and arrow or something that can attack from the back row without penalty, so just boomerangs, Rydia's whip, right? If somehow you could equip that on someone else, they will still do, and then you equip with something else. So that sets like this back row flag that, you know, don't half the damage. Well, they forgot to put on code that says if you swap the equipment back, remove the flag.
Okay.
And
how long does it last though? Just for
forever.
that battle? Oh,
nope, forever. So I can actually put Cecil in the back row now, forever, and he will do full damage all the time.
Oh my gosh. I love, well, RPGs are just so complicated, especially back in the day with Super Nintendo, you know. They were some of the most complicated games out there, so it's no surprise that some of these glitches existed, and most people don't even notice them in a casual playthrough.
Well, yeah, because like how often, you know, if you think about the people that this really applies to, right? So Cecil, you know, has a big impact, right?
Yep.
Kane, you can't back row glitch because, well, no, I guess you could with the Dwarf Axe.
Okay.
Right.
But how often do you equip the Dwarf Axe on Kane?
Dwarf Axe on Kane, right. Or how often that when you have like a normal party, would you even consider putting Kane in the back row?
Yeah, how often do you put a bow and arrow on Cecil?
Like
Not often.
the Cave Magnus, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh.
Now, Lizu, I do agree that the whole series, you know, pretty much every game has some pretty big bugs. And yeah, they are major bugs, but the impressive part is that you won't notice the bugs unless you go and seek them out.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of talking about this. Like,
yeah,
there are huge game-breaking bugs in this, right? Like, legitimately. And you know what? If you're playing the game casually, you'd have no idea.
Yeah, and honestly, even if you tried to seek bugs out, it's going to be very difficult to find them. Once you do find them, then they are fantastic and tons of fun to use. The one that I think I accidentally stumbled upon when I was a kid was the sketch glitch, but that was definitely the most infamous of the bugs with Final Fantasy VI. Otherwise, didn't really find anything, but I wasn't looking.
Yeah, and so I mean, even Final Fantasy VI, right? Like, the sketch glitch is notoriously buggy. You know, I think there are certain glitches you're going to effectively accidentally find. Right, the duplication glitch here, right? I found it on accident as a kid. The sketch glitch you might find is, yeah. I didn't find it in its most broken form. Vanish Doom is another one you'll probably find as a kid.
Yeah, we did that. We
kid,
thought
right?
it was more of a feature.
Yeah, and all right, we got the hook and the pink tail and all of that, and I guess.
See, Vanish Doom, I can actually excuse it being like, well, that was a mistake, but hey, if it makes it easier for you, then go ahead and use it. You know,
you know what? We'll do some twin harp here. It's totally a mistake, right? But it also doesn't feel that bad. I guess is a okay.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Definitely a small bug. It's not like the 64 floor glitch in Final Fantasy IV.
Right, which you're not going to find unless you're looking for it. It is horribly broken, but it's not like...
Actually, the way that it did pop up, and they even had it in, I think it was in Nintendo Power that they talked about it, essentially saying that Golbez has a trap waiting for people who go up or who go through too many doorways. Ooh. So, yeah, they definitely knew about it when it came out in the US and even talked about it. Just so, yeah, there were definitely people who stumbled into that. It's just most people are not going to.
Yeah, I think it's something that, you know, like if I had to worry about getting this out of the door and doing some of this, yeah, I guess the other one, the one that most people would run into, even if they don't know it, right, is that normal evade in Final Fantasy VI doing nothing and magic evade doing everything.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
So you might not notice it, but it's there.
Yeah, it still affects your game.
Yep.
That's the thing. The majority of the bugs you won't notice, and they don't affect anything, but a handful of them you won't notice, and they're pretty big. Especially Final Fantasy 1. Oh my gosh, that is a busted game.
So this one I find interesting because, not because it's just in some ways busted, right? It's that it's, when you figure out why it's busted in some amazing ways.
Oh yeah.
Like the whole being able to sort of run Zeramis the way you want, right? You know, if you attack him at a certain time, right, it nerfs the damage he does on Big Bang.
Yep.
If you don't attack him, you know, if you can get him to not counter, instead of 100,000 hit points, it's like 60,000. I didn't want any of his equipment.
Yeah,
and, you know, so there's.
It's really cool that people are able to bust it like that. Yeah. Oh no, the ogres, they're so angry. They just want lunch.
I was hoping I had an Ogre X, but I do not.
Well, that makes sense. Ogre X for the ogres.
Yeah.
I'd say this party, they're looking a little bit...
There we go.
Probably fine. Hourglass.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine. Hourglass can't stop.
Oh, that'll make it trivial.
It does make it trivial, yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll save here just for...
I think for safety it makes sense, especially since, you know, I have no idea how many people in your party have no metal equipment.
Well, I mean, we have all of the random encounters turned off, so...
Oh, it's not even dangerous, yeah.
You know, so it's not dangerous to get there, right? So we do actually still want them to have metal items because that actually makes that fight go faster.
Oh yeah.
I really like this music. It's so soothing.
It's really good. Like some of the music in FF4 I think is okay, but a lot of it is just high quality.
Said you're useless.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He's got really defined teeth, though. Look at those teeth. Nah. So, 1 pixel per tooth.
think we got anything in here, or I don't know if we've looked yet. But all right, we can't. We might as well give them equipment, if they don't already have something cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, the glass helmet is a lot better than the caps and stuff.
Yeah. Time to go in the ground.
All right, which one? Okay, so this is the 2 roses and Cecil and I promised we would diverge everything, and clearly we're all just going to the cave of summon monsters because it's a free item.
Yeah. Is it guaranteed a key item?
It is.
Okay.
Because in the vanilla game, this is where you get the rat tail, so you can trade for the element to get the.
To get the one thing. Oh, the Excalibur. It's been so long since I played this game like normally, and I've only done it once.
I really enjoy playing this game. This is one of my favorite RPGs.
It's really good.
And I think it's part of it. This was really my introduction to RPGs growing up. That okay, so hey, look, we get our
Stale Man.
Yeah. These aren't really going to be much of a difficulty. All of my Edwards have, and everybody has
probably decent armor. Yeah, here we've got
they had adamant armors.
Yeah, we've got the ogres here. Oh, look at Sid go. I'm so proud of him.
Sid is going to crush this out better than anyone because it's an but I do want Porum to get some experience, so Sid is probably wearing an ogre axe, which does like 4x damage to ogres.
I love that. Well, good for him. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I watched my cousin play a lot of Final Fantasy 1, and I was really bored because all he would do every time he leveled up was record all of the stats to see the stat growth, and I'm like, just play the game. So bored. But yeah, once we got to FF4, for me, it was more entertaining to watch. I still didn't play any RPGs until the 6th.
So I didn't own this as a kid, but I definitely borrowed it from a friend of mine. We would trade off. And so in a way, for me, it was kind of the start of speedrunning, trying to figure out here, right, without knowing any tips, tricks, or whatever, like what was the quickest way you could run, like kind of the game, I guess, in a way sort of normally.
Okay.
Right, and still get by. But understanding that when this game came out, I was like 9 or 10, right? So there's a lot we didn't understand about like how Zeromus works and stuff like that, So I mean, I think like basically playing it through effectively as a like 100% style sort of playthrough.
Yeah.
So no tips, no tricks, no J items, no even real understanding of kind of what it takes, right, to get through all this.
Yeah, but that still is a cool place to start.
Yeah, in about 8 hours as a kid, that's a pretty good.
That's not a bad time at all when you're young. And especially like in the pre-speedrunning days, that's a great time.
Yeah, and like we even knew like how much health did Rydia have to eat a Big Bang, right? So we even knew like exactly what level to be at so that we knew we would have Nuke and Meteo and all of that and survive a Big Bang.
Oh yeah. I love that. Oh my gosh. My sister definitely got a lot more into, like, taking notes about games that she was playing. You know, Essentia just is very analytic about things. She actually wrote down the entire Final Fantasy VI script. I don't know if she ever typed it out on computer, but she had it handwritten, the entire thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we were never quite to that point, you know. I mean, that was really outside the scope of most 10-year-olds.
I know, right?
So yeah, I mean, when it all kind of comes together, right? We didn't really do that. So, you know, I remember at the time in the house we lived in, the monitor that we used for the Super Nintendo and all of that was kind of in the pseudo sort of dining room kind of area, right?
Yeah.
And we got so much time on it a day, and you know, all that sort of everything. And I remember my mom coming in, and I was doing the Kaipo guards fight.
Okay.
And she looked at me and said, I don't understand how these guys can attack without getting up on the other guy. Like, this is not realistic. Why are you playing this?
Oh, yeah. There's not enough blood for you, huh, Mom? Better put some
more that, you know,
blood
you swing
out.
you swing your sword on one side of everything, right? And,
yeah. It's representing that they're attacking.
Well, yeah, and you know what? My mom and dad used to play D&D. They knew. She was just giving me a hard time about it, and I never understood.
Oh, I love that. There are probably a lot of times that my parents were just joking and I took it way too literally. I mean, I think I took almost everything literally when I was a kid. I didn't understand.
Well, yeah, but once I saw the D&D books, I knew. Right, I understood where.
You're like, you betrayed me, Mom.
Hardly. Right? Dude, that was hardcore. They played first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's a level of punishment I wish I was willing to go through.
Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What, my dad, he rode motorcycles. Well, I guess he gave it up before getting married, but you know, he's like the typical rural Utah kind of dude. Guns and power machines, yeah. And then my mom, she's like, I'm a nurse and I watch action movies and go to church. Yeah. I actually am trying to think. My dad, my uncle Paul played D&D when he was younger. I think my dad might have joined him from time to time. Like, even though he is definitely a rural guy, he was also a pretty big nerd when he was young, and definitely interested a lot in computers. It's just he didn't really have that as the main focus for a long time. I don't know. He's still... I'm trying to think, when does he turn 60? Soon? He still, like, sits around and plays video games, though.
So, my dad's kind of funny with some video games because he used to stop playing with us as a kid, when I was a kid, not when he was a kid, because we just beat the crap out of him. And we always tried to include him. We really did. And, you know, he'd play games like, we used to play a lot of Gunbound and stuff like that as a kid, and so we got my dad to make an account and play with us, right, when we were all home for the holidays and stuff, or whatever was going on. And the very first game he played was, it couldn't have been too long after my wife and I were dating. We weren't married yet.
Yeah.
And so, like, when it randomly assigned the teams, my dad and my wife were on the same team, right? And his first shot clipped her in the head and killed her.
Oh,
like,
no.
Completely on accident.
I love it. Oh, we always tried to get my mom to play games, but the only one she ever, like, actively wanted to play was, of course, Dr. Mario, because everyone's mother wants to play Dr. Mario.
My mom played Dr. Mario.
Yeah, exactly. I even got my grandmother to play Dr. Mario.
But my favorite thing with all of this in the very end, right, was not that. It was that, you know, so years later, the Switch comes out. My parents pick up a Switch. I think they may have more Switch games than I do. And and that, so it's that my dad, we came home for the holidays one day, brought our Switch, and my dad's like, so I got the Lego Star Wars game. Like, all right, that's pretty cool, right? I said, how far are you in it? He goes, I got 100% in it. I'm like, Dad, you never played like that with us. He goes, yeah, but now that you're all gone, I don't have to worry about y'all.
Oh my gosh, that's sort of like, I know that my dad played a lot of the Lego games. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Justin brought in food, and this looks absolutely amazing.
So what's food?
I've got some sausage, I got some mashed potatoes, I've got some gyoza, which it looks like these are homemade, and I've got some cheesy bread. It's
sounds like a weird appetizer plate that I definitely want to eat right now.
Yeah, this definitely isn't going to be cohesive flavors, but I don't care because everything individually is going to be amazing.
I imagine, though, pretty soon here, right? We've been going for about 48 minutes, so in about 10 minutes we're going to come up on time. You know, I feel like we should go with the rules, like everyone else. That, you know, you get max an hour, and then, you know, maybe we'll come back later. I don't even know why I'm going to attack. Golbez is going to kill off 2 of them, or 3 of them anyway.
Yeah, the estimate is until you're bored. Are you bored?
I know, but
he's sleepy.
I will be bored after an hour. In keeping with the rules for everybody else.
That's what happened. You got an hour and then we're bored.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably we're going to be bored in, you know, 11 minutes.
I actually don't mind too much. Like, I've really enjoyed watching this game. It's chilled somehow, like, even though there's a lot going on, you're the one who has to pay attention.
Well, and it's very clear that that even I'm not paying attention.
You're making progress. You are doing just fine.
Somehow I am making progress, right? Which is something I'm kind of impressed by. That and this was true the first time we did it too. I'm actually honestly impressed that this is easier to follow than you would think, right, when you're sitting here playing it.
Yeah, it's not something that I would recommend for people who haven't done very many free enterprises before, but if you want a little bit of a spin, something a little bit different, maybe having just 3 of them together would be, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Invenerable did 3 of them with a little bit harder set than I did, and it looked great.
That's just, I don't know, that's really cool. I love hearing stories of people using the script that I made. Just makes me happy. Like, there's something flattering about people actually using something that you made. And you immediately run away from her. Good. Get out of here.
I don't need another one.
And another one.
Hey, we can do something here.
Oh, really? You got a spoon.
We got a spoon.
Spoony, spoony, spoony boy. Got a spoon, gonna put it in his hand. I'm probably eat some mashed potatoes. Oh wait, no, that's me.
So Edward is one that would actually we would really make use of here. Yeah.
You got a spoon and you're giving him a bowl?
Yeah, because we're gonna put him in the back row now.
Oh, and
So
that is
now-
all that's needed?
Yeah.
Wait, so it never removes the exception?
Never.
That is so bad. Oh my gosh, I love it.
So, but because of that, right? Like, because it never, ever removes that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, Edward's going to hit like a truck, right? Because if you saw the attack power on the spoon, they made it 255. It's the strongest attack in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Even better than the crystal sword. So now, I can just sit him in the back. He's going to take less damage. Hopefully, we can find a shop selling adamant armor or something like that, right?
Yeah, at the moment he's
And
kind
then-
of a glass cannon, but soon he'll be a cannon made out of cannon stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not really a super glass cannon, just except in that he doesn't have a lot of hit points currently. But he's not really bad.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like reinforced glass, you know, the kind that has wires running through it. There we go. That's Edward. Glass with wires running through it. Cannon.
I don't know if I need that many sirens. I'm sure I don't, but it's here. Am I playing multiple seeds at once? Yes, I'm playing 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a white spear. That's a poison axe, so we'll give him a white spear. And since we already defeated the one monster chest here, right? We can go indiscriminately grab these chests, hoping for... I don't even know what we're going to be hoping for now. Cure 3s, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll just ignore them, right? We don't need to worry about it.
I just
But,
want
you
to
know,
see an edge. There's an edge.
Well...
Oh, man. Talking about your dragon being full. You're full. Poor Rydia, still small. I mean, young. Whatever. Ooh.
See, this is why we saved right beforehand.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't completely unexpected, yeah.
Yeah, it was not unexpected at all.
You know,
All right, where do we go?
I might
here?
have to do my first free enterprise playthrough just on my own.
You should.
Maybe offline. I've just so that I don't have the stress of everybody watching. But then again, having people watch, they could give me suggestions just so I can learn. I don't know, Corndan, but I should play it.
So this is where things get interesting, right? Because we don't have a lot of items here. We've got a rat tail, a spoon, and a Luca key. And which means we don't know where we need to go here because I have no idea which bosses we did.
Yeah, let's I guess we'll find out what we get here.
So fortunately, we can do the Fabul Gauntlet. Maybe.
And another day. Shuffler says no.
Shuffler says no. But Shuffler does say that you know, Shuffler says we're gonna go to the Tower of Zot.
Yeah.
And because these guys don't have a huge thing, we're gonna go raid the armory.
Steal all their stuff. Come on,
We're
little
gonna steal
girl.
all their stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we apparently already raided all their stuff and found crap.
Oh no! Oh, Rydia. Turns out you don't ask kids to go steal stuff because they'll just go back to where they stole it the last time.
Okay, so
kids are dumb. Well, not all kids. Some kids. Maybe all kids.
a lot of kids are dumb.
For all the children watching, you're awesome, okay? Just
you still might be dumb. Stay in school.
Yeah, it's not a problem. I was dumb when I was a kid. Everybody's dumb when they're a kid. It's cool. Sometimes it's cool to be dumb, but then you get smart.
Sometimes.
Corndan, you gotta give hope to the kids. Yeah, all the kids who are watching, you are going to be brilliant, okay? You are all gonna become rocket scientists, and you might even go to the moon or to Mars. We've already been to the moon, so going to Mars would be cooler. What else? What else, children? Yeah, you are probably going to find the cure for world peace.
I believe that's nuclear weapons, bro.
Oh no! Wait, no. Axe that. Axe that. Scratch. Going back. Well, yeah, we already have the cure for world peace. Sorry, everybody. No, you'll find the cure for infections. Wait, that's antibiotics. Okay. You'll find the cure for boredom. There we go. There we go. That's what we've been trying to cure here.
Well, I mean, we're doing that currently right now because we have clearly not been bored, but I think in about like 15 seconds we'll be bored.
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like a virus. It just hides for a while and then suddenly, you know,
suddenly, bam, we're bored.
Yeah, bam.
That's what happens.
Bam, we're bored. Corndan.
Well, you know, it's
and
true.
right at the waltz too.
Yeah, well,
but
you
that's
know,
because waltzes are boring.
It's true. You know, nobody really likes Calcabrina
or Mylon Z.
Yeah, fortunately, Calcabrina isn't here, and it's Mylon Z instead. You know, and I'm okay with that.
See, this is the problem with having 10 seeds in the shuffler. You don't really want to stop.
I know, but you know what? We did just do all of that. I think it's a good point in time to stop. We're going to stop on here. I will even pause this here.
Aww.
So you can see, you know, where we're going to stop, that I cannot be of any help now.
It's true.
We're bored. What can I do? I can't be of any help.
Yeah, Yang is so bored he fell asleep. Like,
True.
for a long time. Gotta whack him with the pan.
I did just hit him with a pan, and he can't help me. He's like that one scientist in Godzilla.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Dickens. Oh, I hate her.
Yang is clearly Dr. Dickens.
Yeah, Godzilla 2, not Godzilla 1, which is actually kind of a fun game.
I don't think either one of them are that great, but...
Godzilla 1 has problems, but it's fun.
Godzilla has problems, but it has ideas. Godzilla 2 has problems, and its idea was, what if Fire Emblem but Godzilla?
Yeah, it was like, hey, how about you play a Godzilla game where you don't get to play as Godzilla? Nobody wants that. Nobody. Except maybe Japan, but we don't. Should have kept it there.
Yep.
Oh, everybody, thank you so much for stopping on by. Again, we welcome old and new streamers alike. If you are skilled, or whether you're skilled or inexperienced, we want to see games on this channel. So feel free to submit if you would like. We generally let people know a few days in advance that they're going to be playing, so honestly, I would love to see new people here. And don't worry, in general, Corndan and I are really difficult to make bored. But if you really want to try to put forth that effort to make us bored, oh, don't worry, we've got the gong waiting.
It's true.
Well, thank you as well to everybody who subscribed, who followed, and who is supporting the channel. It is definitely welcome, especially all of those gift subs that we received earlier. Thank you so much. So let's go ahead and raid. But who are we going to raid?
I don't know. Let's see who might be available.
Author Blues is playing Dark Souls 3. That's always a fun time. Oh,
Yeah,
the Jolly Escape Tournament is happening over at the Mystery Funhouse.
Oh, no.
You know, let's go over there, because these escape rooms are so dumb. Do we have a good...
Yes, they are.
What was the message from Yang?
The message from Yang is, sorry, I am no more help to you.
Sorry, I am no more help to you.
Or something like that close, right?
Sure, we'll go ahead and pretend that's it. Thank you, Trash Nomancer. I'm glad that you love the streams. I'm glad that people stop on by. It's always a hoot and a holler. Yeah, I feel about 20 years older now that I said that. So go, spam this over at Mystery Funhouse, and we will see you later on this week, at least this weekend for Cusa Grande, and if my sanity stays longer than possibly earlier on in the week. No guarantee because of grading, but we'll see. All right, bye everybody, take care.
Bye.
Bye, Corndan.
Bye.